on my Facebook right now, and it's on Twitter. If y'all want to share it to y'all page or whatever. Yo. What up, world? Challz Brown with the first live talk. This actually ain't the first live talking facts, but it's the first one in about 2 years. We here to talk facts. I got my peoples in town for the show tonight. Surely y'all gonna be downtown tonight at Alchemy.
Yes, sir.
On Chestnut Street. We got the Super Friends event. That's gonna be myself, RaKeef the Voice, Bugzy Black. They're a group called what?
Black Ice.
And there we go. The producer of Challz and the Ugly Professor. That's the Ugly Professor. You know he think he really cute, but he the Ugly Professor. What up, guys? So tonight, 7 o'clock doors, downtown at the at Alchemy, Super Friends Showcase. You got Dante and Fliz with a surprise versus. They're going head to head. These guys are best friends since the mud, and they're going head to head tonight. All in fun in the name of hip hop. That's gonna be fun. I'm going up. Freddie Black's going up. Black Ice going up.
Yes, sir.
TJ Soul's going up. Shiesty L going up. And I hope I ain't forgetting nobody. I said Dante, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're going against Fliz.
Yeah. So I'm not tripping. Let me just double check and make sure I ain't forgetting nobody. Cause things move fast.
Yeah, people get their feelings too.
Things move fast. I know I ain't forgetting nobody. Here we go. So I do not want to move forward without making sure. Yeah, I did say everybody. Dante, Freddie Black, Fliz, TJ Source, Shiesty L, Bugzy Black, RaKeef the Voice. It's gonna be a crazy night. I already know the turnout is looking crazy. Free of charge. I'm just coming up. I just want y'all to have fun tonight. All right, we're gonna try to do the hip hop karaoke because we're gonna start that every month. But at the end of the day, we're here for Talking Facts, which is my podcast. I do that whenever I feel like it, and that's on YouTube. I talk about a lot of different things. So today we're gonna get into a couple topics. We didn't even. You see the topics down the bottom, right? But we're not even tripping off that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about that, and if we veer from that, it is what it is. So what we've been trying to do lately, right? I've been trying to get a round table with younger artists and some older artists. So right now, what we got right here is 2 younger cats from this new era that we always dissing, and 2 older cats that think they're from a golden era that's better than everybody else. So we're gonna get in the middle. We're gonna meet somewhere in the middle and talk about it. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna start with the young acts. We'll make it trash right now. We'll make rap trash. No, I'm just not. I gotta wake y'all up, bro. I gotta wake up. Talking facts. Rap is trash. No. So listen, it's a gap. Mm-hmm. What do you call it, Dale? When it's like
a
generational gap.
Right.
What are we doing, bro? The current state of hip hop. I put on videos last night, right? Mm-hmm. And besides the fact that YouTube actually played 3 dead rappers in a row. That's beside the point.
That's
they played
crazy.
Nipsey, then Pop Smoke came on, and then Young Dolph came on. They played them back to back. I don't know why YouTube did that.
That's crazy.
But end of the day, right? Hold on, let me get the chat up there. End of the day. Dante's on. What up, Dante? You see him in the comments. The comments on the right there. He gonna be performing too. But after that, some stuff came on, right? And it was like very similar to everything that I watched the structure of the video. Everything was the same. Like they had their boys, they had their freshest drip on. They had like a certain type of style of music, which was more of a trappish type of style. Mm-hmm. And it was talking about trappish things. So it's like when you see 5 or 6 of those in a row, is that really all that's out there?
It's not, but that's all that's mostly be played out. It's like a lot of trap stuff that be out. I like to call it fuckery because that's what it is. It's mostly like it's mostly been influenced like in the rap game. Once like I don't know, bro. It was like once it got trap, they got really trapped. Like everybody wanted to like jump on this bandwagon of being trapped, and I'm like, there is some lyrical ability out there. It's just it's just being overlapped by trash.
I mean, even putting aside like whoever's personal opinion on like trap or whatever, for any genre you have, I ain't even gonna say any genre. I know rap. I'm not gonna act like I know these other stuff.
Right.
But for rap, there's always waves of what is popular. You know what I mean? I'm sure it was like some heads around in your generation that was like, damn, y'all just love this boom bap sound. Like, damn, these fucking drum breaks just keep popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of stuff from, like, the golden era that does sound, like, highly similar. Even though, you know, you got, like, a lot of respect for branching out, doing your own thing, that didn't always, like, pan out. Like, I know you used to talk about how the Roots ain't really get fucked with on their first album, even though it was, like, mad different from kind of what was happening at the time, I think.
You're right. And you know what, though? And I think we get misinterpreted because it's a lot of boom back, but as rap progressed, we heard a lot of different sounds, and we still consider the golden age. So I don't think it's all
90s was very diverse.
Boom bap, right? So you had like think about what Swiss Beats was doing.
Right.
Everybody criticized him for quote unquote keyboard beats.
Yeah, Casio.
The Casio beats. But his music is considered in that golden era too. When he started doing DMX stuff and stuff for the locks. So I don't even think it's necessarily boom bap. Yes, it was a lot of boom bap. But boom bap is really one style of hip hop that we consider. But I would say a lot of people from my era don't just want boom bap type of stuff because
boom bap went in a lot of different directions. You had Biz Markie was boom bap, but he was like comedy.
Right.
He was like picking boogers, shit like that. Then you had RaKeef, Eric B and RaKeef. They was boom bap, but they was more serious, more lyrical, more poet. So it went in different directions.
It did, but even if like when we talk about like the creme de la creme of like 90s, as far as me being a youngin', what I know, you could put like DJ Premier and Black Star and people like that in that boom bap camp when you say like the top people whose names we still mention today, at least on the East Coast of the time, not including like Wu-Tang. Like a lot of those would be like a boom bap sound that kind of, at least you could tell it grew from the same
tree. That's right.
Yeah.
Are you talking more so the sonic sound or the rappers?
The sonic sound.
Okay.
Because trap is just like a sonic sound. Like I don't know if y'all can hear it, but I can like tell the difference between like a Migos song and a Chief Keef song and a Lil Durk song and a Gucci Mane song.
Right.
So
and
like
that's the ear that makes the like when certain albums come out right now and people be like, oh, that's mid. Or that's trash. Or whatever, like whatever.
That's me.
Yeah. So it's like all day. But it's kids that they're not listening. Like we'll rap it, we'll sop it all together as trap. But a kid will know that's a good song versus a bad song.
Right.
I ain't gonna say a kid, but a person from this era.
Right.
They're gonna know that, okay, that particular that Tekka track is not as good as that Lil Neef or whatever you want to put, or Baby Keem or whatever. Right. They all got their own type of. Some of it is better than others, even though we want to lump it in and say it's all trash or it's all whatever. And I think the older cats ain't taking time to listen to this stuff like that.
And what you were saying earlier about how all the videos was like the same or the sound the same when you was watching those videos. We had the same thing in the like late 90s, early 2000s where all the videos looking the same. When the bling bling era, everybody had the same long t-shirts on, big ass chain. Videos all looked the same with the cars and the big ass chicks with the big asses.
That was. And I was gonna say that we had a lot of, I'm not gonna say copycats, but you had a lot of what hip hop was supposed to be. So you had to try to pretend to do that. Like the Roots made that video, never do what they do.
Yeah, making fun of that
Making fun of everybody doing the same thing.
The shiny suit era.
And even when you watch that, I watched that video like a week ago, and they wasn't just making fun of shiny suit stuff. They were talking about when you got the poets with the glowing mic. They were like, you know what I'm saying? The drummer that don't really know how to drum, and the keyboard guy that ain't really keyboarding, but they pretending to be neo soul. So it was a lot of like, whatever was popping at the time, the people was pretending to be doing it. So it's I don't know. It's every has that.
Yeah,
this is just an extension of that.
Trash in every era.
You know, you see success,
No, that's facts.
and like the successful formula, of course, is what people gonna emulate. Like back then, it was probably more label handed, where it's like, nah, Nas just dropped this, so guess what you dropping? Yeah. Now it's like more like, oh, Migos did what? And they made how much this year? Oh, I want to make that much. All right, it's time for the Versace. You know what I mean? So it's like
that's funny. You ever hear that story when Nas trying to get signed to Def Jam, and Russell Simmons said, "I'm not gonna sign because he sound like Cool G Rap."
I do vaguely remember that.
So he right back then. If you sounded like somebody else, some record label might say, "Nah, we can't sign him because you sound like such and such."
Yeah, until they started signing people.
Yeah,
I think it's a sort of play on society when we see a bunch of copycat stuff. That's dictated by the demand, like the labels trying to get another hit, just like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like at one point, it was Cool G Rap was the man, even though he was never commercially viable. Cool G Rap was the man in hip hop, but to sound like him was a nightmare. Now, literally Kanye signed Designer. Am I bugging? Because he sounded like Future. Am I tripping?
He sounded exactly like
but the
like before even people even knew who Designer was, you could literally listen to this song and be like, "Oh, when did Future drop this?" He sounded just like that, man.
But like I don't know, Kanye didn't like really have a plan with signing Designer. I'm convinced that because you know like that Panda song showed up on like The Life of Pablo, Ye's next album. Yeah. I'm convinced he just wanted that sample cleared. He was like, "Yeah, come on, bro." Yeah. And then he just took it a little too far.
I think that's what happened. I think he wanted that song for himself, and this dude came with the song.
Yeah.
Back on deal. It's crazy. So I don't know. So with that being said, though, we had a lot of copycat stuff back then, but we did have a lot of original nice stuff break through.
Right.
And it was a very competitive state for the guys on top. Now, right now, it's competitive, but does it feel like to you that these guys are really trying to make really, really good music, or they're just trying to make music that sells records? It's two different things to me.
I know it's not that first one for the most part, for the vast majority. Making it to sell records is definitely one, but there is also an art of finesse involved where like the cool thing is to look like you're not trying super hard.
Right.
So like Migos can't come out and like be like, "Yeah, bro, we was in the studio like 2 months straight just locked in trying to figure this thing out and like we came up with something real." It's like, "Nah, bro, we went in and we recorded Bad and Bugzy in like an hour and then we went to go get like Papa John's after." Like it can't you can't spend too much time on it because when like younger kids they start hearing like, "Oh, this sound polished. Oh, they was really in there writing. Like they want you to go in there freestyle and make it look effortless." You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree.
So that's why I'm hearing all this. They don't write. They just go in the studio.
Yeah, they don't want to hear about the dude like, "Oh, you put effort in that joint and it sounded like that." They want to hear the, "Oh, you ain't care. You just went in there and came out with this. This alright." You know, like it's a cool factor that play into it because that's like a part of music. You know what I'm saying? That's part of your celebrity. You want to be like, "Oh, this guy cool. I like what this guy doing." You know what I'm saying? Even back as far as like Jay-Z being like the cool guy for like the beginning of my generation, probably like the end of yours.
But I do appreciate the artists who do like put effort into their music,
for sure,
put actual feeling into their shit. Just because you can jump in the booth and make a track in 2 minutes don't automatically make it like.
I think that became like fashionable to make quick songs.
Yeah, because like
I can tell you who did it.
Even songs have gotten shorter. Like songs would be like 2 minutes and 30 seconds and whatnot. But it's great
society.
Yeah, man. But it'd be great like when you get dudes like Cole and stuff like that who actually put time and effort and feeling into their shit
and get the most criticism.
Right.
Cole gets the most criticism.
It'd be crazy, bro. I'd be like, "Damn, son, like y'all that man put his heart and soul into this," and you'll be like, that was okay." What?
Yeah, because when you put that amount of time on it, that adds like an extra layer. Like, you took 5 years. Let's say this 5-year project. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like historically speaking, like when you like, "Oh, it's a microwave society," people was pumping it out. that was like, to me, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. That was like Wayne. Like Wayne really set that era off. Like I'm dropping a mixtape every 3-4 months.
Yeah.
Here's the Carter 2. Here's the Carter 3 the very next year. You know what I mean? Here's a rock album because I ain't got nothing else to do. I can't really think of nobody who was really pumping out that music in that quick of a pace.
Era of Wayne was wild because he was basically everywhere. You couldn't
Right,
turn
and
on the
not
radio.
even counting features.
Recording like that right now.
Yeah, he took a little break. Like he took a break. Like he decided to come back.
He probably still do, but just have like a lot of that just like locked away.
That's why he put that Trump hat on. He was worried about going to jail. He had to figure that out first, and then he came back. But I'm gonna tell you something crazy. It's sad. It hurts my heart to say this though.
What's that?
I now judge, and it's not even about the quality. I now judge how, quote unquote, lack of a better word, good an album is these days off the first week sales.
You judge the quality of it off the first week sales?
That's what I'm telling you. So it hurt.
Wow, that's crazy.
But I'm not talking about stuff that I like. I'm talking about like Roddy Ricch. Let's say Roddy Ricch.
Oh, okay.
Because his first one was crazy, and then the one he just dropped, it didn't do as well.
Oh.
So people start saying it's mid, it's this and that. So it's like I go by what the kids want, by what they sold.
Okay.
But
I see what
Does
you're
that
saying.
make sense?
But you know they got streaming farms now.
They do.
They do, but that makes it like even worse when you like
So you don't
not
know who
selling
really
like you're
doing
supposed
what
to.
naturally,
Said
organically.
Bugzy and them trap dudes was dropping tapes every week.
They was, but I guess it was like kind of different because how to say it, like the Boosie, like that was kind of like the slinging it out your trunk era type thing, right?
Yeah.
That was like that era, so it was kind of hard to get it like nationwide, coast to coast. Like them Lil Wayne dedication mixtapes was like everywhere because that was like kind of when the internet started popping off. To me, like you know what I'm saying, like I became conscious of all that stuff around the Drought 3, and that's when it like was like, oh, this is where hip hop is. This is what's happening. Before that, I was just listening to shit.
Yeah, so it's like right now I'm looking at it says, you know, academics always saying people's numbers, and he's like, Lil Durk second week, 80K in the second week, right?
Right.
Machine Gun Kelly, 100K first week. So it's like now it's microwave where whatever them first week numbers, because sometimes it'll be such and such did 18,000. And it'll be like, oh, is that a flop? When like I can't hear all this stuff.
Right.
So I don't want to hear all of it. But with that being said, how can I judge an art? It's like an artist's worth now is those streams. So then now you're telling me it's a farm. So it's like how much farming did he do actually to get, you know what I'm saying? So it's like J. Cole said that everybody's faking their streams.
That's facts.
Right.
So
So
they
it's
even
like,
got that show on Vice, that Michael K. Williams. They did
still
a
can't even
whole
find that.
episode on the streaming farm.
I've been trying to find that since y'all told me about it. I cannot find that show.
It's on the Vice channel.
Yeah, but Vice is like under a paywall. Like you got to pay for it or something. Like, not saying I don't want to pay for it, but I can't even find that shit. But
It's facts though. It's facts.
it's like Roddy Ricch's whole persona was based on he came up with this really huge week when he first dropped. And when he came out this time, he had to come out with all these excuses and this and that because it wasn't nowhere near what it was before. And so everybody was like, he washed, he fell off, da-da-da. And people judging your success, they don't realize you got to work these records. Sometimes you might hit with lightning in the bottle, but then the second time, you really just got to go out and work it. Like, who was that? John Legend. Last album. I think it flopped. Like, I don't even think it did 10,000.
I didn't even hear about it.
Exactly.
What was the title of it?
I didn't
Exactly.
even know.
John Legend dropped the album, I think it was last year when Academics got in all that trouble because he was back and forth with Chrissy Teigen. Him and Chrissy Teigen had a back and forth. He got suspended. That's probably 2 years ago, maybe. But at the end of the day, John Legend dropped the album. I don't think it did 10,000 units. But him and his wife both got millions of followers each. Like, you're thinking, like, why wouldn't this sell? But if he just tucked that in and just hit the road, everywhere he goes, he's promoting. It'll do numbers after a while.
Yeah.
But people don't care about that. They don't care that you working out like Troy Ave, right? Troy Ave dropped his joint, right? It did whatever. It was low. People was cracking on it. But he's like, yo, I go on tour and I'm going to boost those. I'm going to work that out. You can work an album for a year.
That's
And by the end of the year, you could have moved 50, 60,000 units off something that only sold 1,000. But people don't want to hear that. They don't give you time. They want, it's like real quick. Did you do well? That means people liked you.
Because people want that superstar status. Like, people want to be able to be like, yeah, I just dropped and I did 150K first week.
Right.
Y'all not, they want that bragging rights, you know what I mean? And even like when you do like super well, like you can talk about these 15,000, but if you don't do as well as people expect you to do, then that's also like a flop or a problem. Like Megan Thee Stallion, I think she did 110,000, 120,000, something like that in her first week. But they was like, no, you should have done 150. So that was a flop. Like you had like one of the hottest songs in the joint. Lil Nas X did like 130,000, and they was like, no, you had everybody looking at you. Like what you why you ain't go platinum first week? What's going on? You know?
That image is everything. So
exactly.
You off by 20K, and that ain't saying you flop and you mid. Mid is like a death sentence. You know what I'm saying? Somebody call you out mid.
Those fighting words.
Right.
Yeah, like so it's like
for real.
It's not even mid. You might as well say trash. Same response.
Yeah.
Once you get tagged, it's like what's your boy Rich the Kid, right? He got tagged as fell off. This dude now he trying to swim up to the surface just to be acknowledged. When he just an artist. Artist numbers go up and down. You don't always do the same thing. But they like Rich the Kid fell off, right? He need to get back with whatever,
right?
Get back with Young Thug, whatever. And it's like you just can't be an art. Like back in the day, it wasn't all about your sales. Yeah, sales was nice, but it's like you gotta now. Your first week determines your next 3 years, whether you get shows and all. Like it's crazy. So that's the current state of hip hop is based on sales, and it's sad.
And that's everybody because like hip hop music in general right now is probably like a clout game. Because even The Weeknd's last album, people was calling that like a flop because he just like kind of dropped it. He wasn't really promoting it. The Weeknd, like I don't feel like anybody could be like The Weeknd's not a superstar. But like looking at those numbers, those weren't superstar numbers.
He's a superstar.
Exactly. He wasn't like featuring The Weeknd. It was like The Weeknd and friends.
Yeah.
So it's like The Weeknd is like objectively a superstar, but those numbers weren't superstar level. You know what I mean? And I don't think he dropped no singles, no music videos, or nothing beforehand. But people was like, "Oh, is The Weeknd? Is he on his way out because he didn't do those Drake numbers?" You know what I mean?
That's crazy. That's insane because he's gonna drop 4 or 5 videos in a row with these weird things he does, and the song's gonna catch on and it's gonna pop. But it's like if you're not doing Drake numbers, you're like losing. It's like, are you serious? Drake is barely doing Drake numbers.
Yeah, and it's like again, not just compared to Drake, like compared to yourself. Another one is Adele. Adele albums didn't do Adele numbers. Adele had #1 album for maybe like it was like 5 weeks.
Adele did big numbers.
Adele did big numbers, but Adele didn't do Adele numbers.
Can I tell you why? In my personal opinion.
Why?
To be honest with you, no, it ain't got nothing to do with that.
I think if anything, would have made it better.
I personally think that first song was so good, and the rest of it wasn't as good as that first song. It's just an honor. I listened to the album.
You talking about the Rolling in the DJ?
No. I'm talking about
the last one, right?
I'm talking about
that last single, that first single that came out.
The last single is
I'll check it.
Be Easy on Me.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. So every female in the world, like, you can start the first note and they'll finish it. Every female in the world knows that song. Right?
Yeah.
But when they went to play the rest of the album, it wasn't like that. Right?
That's facts.
So it had the replay value wasn't there. It's good songs on there, but not what they was looking for.
Right.
It was no more songs like that. Right. So the numbers go down.
I didn't even hear that last Adele album, and I have the 2 previous ones before that.
No, I love Adele. That last Adele album, it was like good. It wasn't like classic.
Michael said you only do crazy numbers when people that don't really listen to hip hop bump it. And then Sterling said MCs are just hopeless, thinking record sales make them the dopest. That's what KRS said back in the day. And Dante said 50 Cent started all this number stuff, and it came back to bite everyone. That's true.
That's probably true. Okay. I felt like the 50 Cent joint is dead.
Shout out my boy Sterling. That's my homie.
Hey.
Yeah, I felt like the 50 Cent thing definitely true. I can't really think of like when it was like so solid about first week sales until it was like 50 went diamond. You know what I'm saying?
He made it very numbers orientated. Like numbers was always there, but 50 was like he was like Tekashi back. Like, oh, I did more numbers. Then he went head to head with Kanye. That was supposed to be this big numbers thing, and he lost. But it didn't matter. Now it's all about numbers. He's right. So that's the current state of hip hop. It's all about numbers. And we used to hate that. We used to be like, record sales don't make you dope, da-da-da. But I had a conversation here with Dante and Fliz was telling me all the numbers that Hammer did. So it made him a great rapper. And I'm like, that don't make you that don't make you great. But at the end of the day, you do got to respect the numbers. And that's where we are now.
Yeah, I think Hammer got like the third.
I think it makes him have a great fan base. I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Nah, not even a great fan base because that was like fly-by-night numbers. He ain't have them on the second album.
K-Dot said they've been talking numbers since the Def Jam roster went crazy all 1 year. What year was that, though? Was that Hard Knock Life year? Like, what year was that? Because Def Jam always been up and down with numbers. They've been having numbers since Beastie Boys and Run DMC. Right? They have been having numbers since LL.
Had sold crazy units.
Yeah, he sold crazy. So what
Beastie Boys sold crazy units.
They did.
Public Enemy. Second album.
And then they all fell, the whole Def Jam fell down. And then Redman saved the entire Def Jam roster. When Redman dropped, Def Jam was about to go literally out of business. Redman dropped that joint. Time for some action. Dropped that album, saved the entire label. Then then it went down again. Like this, that's what I'm saying. Like people don't understand. This is not music business. Is not a every year you win it type of thing.
Yeah.
After Redman saved the label, he said Red and Meth. Meth was on that wave of Redman. Redman had already saved the label about 2-3 years before Meth got there.
Yeah, but Red went gold, Meth went platinum.
But yeah, but that was
Challz joint.
Yeah, that was on the back of which ain't that's a weak album anyway.
Yeah, it is. But it went platinum.
Yeah, it
went platinum.
To Challz weak.
I wouldn't say it's weak, but
To Challz.
I wouldn't say it's
not
weak.
Yes, it is.
I wouldn't say it's weak. It's not. It don't compare to the rest of the Wu solo joints.
Right. So it has some of the biggest records in rap history. 3 of the biggest records in rap history is on Challz. But overall, I want to say 85-90% hip hop fans, especially Wu Fang, gonna say Challz was the weakest one. But they have the joint with him and Mary J, right?
Yeah, that was a big hit.
They have
Big hit,
Bring the
iconic
Pain.
song. Facts. Bring the Pain is a
Method
classic.
Man.
That was on the Wu-Tang album, but I think he did put it on his solo.
He put it on his solo joint.
Yeah.
But Challz, Lethal said Challz is rack. But yeah, so Liquid Swords. Yeah.
Liquid
Nah.
Swords was the best.
Nah, Iron Man is the best.
We can debate that all day.
I was just listening to another podcast. They was debating what's better, Liquid Swords or Built for Cuban Links.
That's not the real debate is Iron Man versus what's the other Ghostface joint?
Supreme Clientele?
Yeah.
Iron Man versus Supreme Clientele.
Supreme Clientele
We
is
can do
better.
that
Iron Man.
all day.
No, Supreme Clientele.
There it is. We can't even get a consensus in the room.
I ain't even gotta think about it.
Iron Man is like the most
Iron Man
classic
is
of
tight.
the Wu solo albums, like, period, I think.
I think Supreme Clientele is the best solo joint.
Oh, man.
Listen, there it is.
Out of all of them.
There it is.
Maybe Cuban Links.
K-Dot
But
said Purple Tape, hands down, best Wu product. They got so many. This is why it hurt so bad what Wu became. Because
I wouldn't debate him on that Purple Tape.
It's hard to debate.
Purple Tape
I
up
would
there,
debate
you
it.
got to give it the respect because it's the Purple Tape, but it's like,
I really
like Ghost was Ghost at the time. Ghost was real Ghost.
I'm going to be honest with you. If you like, let's play some Wu, and it's like between Purple Tape and Iron Man, I'm playing Iron Man. I'm only going to play Purple Tape for the nostalgia, but to really hear, I'm going with Iron Man.
I got Purple Tape over Iron Man, but
If we talking like in the car with like homies and stuff, I might play Purple Tape first. But if we talking like when I'm trying to get in my bag and I'm like, what's the better album? Like I go Iron Man.
And nobody taking away from Purple Tape, but
Purple Tape classic.
Iron Man and Supreme Clientele.
Supreme Clientele is
Come
my
on,
shit,
bro.
Joe. I
Like,
fuck with
seriously.
Supreme Clientele hard, like, real hard.
Yeah, Tony Stark's Purple Iron Man classic.
Now take that conversation and put it in hip hop right now. What are they? What albums are they talking about like that? Like,
Probably some Griselda shit. Somebody out of Griselda.
but that's our age.
I mean, how
you
how
talking
far
about,
back are we
No,
going?
I get it, but I'm saying like
How far back do you want
I'm
me to
talking
take
about
it?
somebody in their 20s that went because when this shit stuff came out, we was in our 20s.
What, like J. Cole versus Kendrick or something like that?
No, I'm talking about.
I'm about to say because I can say like I can hear
I'm talking
people.
about youngins right now. It's 2000. It's 2022.
Right.
For you to be young, right? That means you was born in like 2000, 2003.
Okay.
So if that's what we were.
Right.
So the current state of hip hop, what are they arguing about? What's dope? Like
That is a good question.
Off the top of my head, assuming we talk about the mass majority, so I'm not going to talk about like the Kendrick stands and stuff. I'm gonna keep Kendrick and Cole out of it,
right.
just to give the flavor. Culture 3 by Migos is like held in the highest supremacy with the young people.
To some.
The young ones, like I don't know, like Culture 3, or maybe Culture 2, whichever one had Bad and Bougie on it. I'm sorry. The Lil Uzi Vert album, the one where he had like the Scott Pilgrim cover, the joint that All My Friends Are Dead was on it. I can't think of what that album's called, but they love that joint. They call that a classic. Shit like that. Like who
So
else
is it Lil Baby versus the Baby? Like who they like arguing over?
So Lil Baby is like as big as the Baby is, Lil Baby is like so far beyond him in the culture. It's like insane. So it's probably like Lil Baby and like Durk right now.
Oh. Okay.
Oh no! In fact, Lil Baby, Durk, and Youngboy is like the trifecta right now.
Youngboy,
I cannot name you one Youngboy song.
Youngboy ain't even but 22, like something like that.
Yeah. But Youngboy the king of YouTube. Like I thought it was a joke. I thought it was like trolling at first, but they're like, nah, he really run those YouTube numbers up. Like it's not even close.
I don't even get why they like Youngboy. I think he's awful, bro.
Youngboy, I can't name one Youngboy song, and I've heard several Youngboy songs in a row, and I was like, yo, this is the same song.
I've listened to a couple of his mixtapes, and that shit was ass.
Every time I listen to him, maybe it's the songs I catch, but he's very rarely
Love
rapping.
Is Rage is the Uzi album, he right?
He's very rarely rapping. He's mostly harmonizing and singing. So that's another thing of the current state of hip hop.
You call that singing? I call that being overly auto-tuned. That's what I call it.
Some of these guys don't use. Most of them do, but some of them don't use all the time. End of the day, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they call him rap.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They call him Post Malone a rapper.
So I think I'm not gonna hold you. I think only white people doing that. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, but actually that just brought up a good thing.
But when you say Post Malone in the same lane, it's kind of like a Future. Future don't really rap too much.
Future rap a little bit. Future rap, but I mean,
most time I hear him like
even though
he sing a lot, but nah, Future can actually get into like a slight rapping bag. It's not a great rapping bag, but like taking Post Malone away, this is probably what's going to like destroy y'all hearts. The closest thing I think the young generation got to like pop is actually like, in fact, Biggie and Pac is XXX and Juice WRLD. Like that's like their Biggie and Pac of that generation.
I can see that.
Yeah, it's like facts. Like that's how much respect they had. That's how much clout they had. And like, you know, I didn't feel like X was like that big before he died. I felt like a lot of that came up with it. I'm
one of the old heads that it's like we're a very small minority. Mm-hmm. It's probably like 3-4%. But I've rocked with X. I've rocked with XXX. I'm
listen to him a lot. Like
it's like I rocked with X.
At first, it was like at first I didn't mess with X because I felt he was way too aggressive. Mm-hmm. But then I was like, he's basically expressing himself just like M did, but in a very more unruly manner.
It depends on what you listen to, because when he died, he only had that one album out, which was 17. And I heard it, I enjoyed it. I was like, okay, he's doing like a lot of melodic stuff. It wasn't what I expected, because I heard what is it? Told this white bitch put my dick in her mouth. Whatever that joint was. Can't keep my dick in my pants. Whatever that track was. Right. Like I was like, this is what I'm coming here for. I had the ignorant ears on, and I was like,
you talking about
look at me. I had the ignorant ears on. I was like, let's get ratchet. And he was like, I don't really. And I was like, huh? We singing? We sang?
You know what's crazy about him? That dude could flip it. That dude did everything. Yeah, and when he said something, everybody got mad. He's like, don't compare him to Tupac. I'm a better artist than Tupac. And he actually was.
He was not.
Listen to me. No, listen to me. Listen to me.
You can't get that on.
Listen to me.
I'm not even going to
No. As a rapper, y'all talking about Tupac the rapper.
Right.
This dude was singing. This dude was doing like rock. This dude got rock records, bro.
No, he do.
This dude was not just rapping. Yeah. So when you talk about a lot of stuff Pac wouldn't have been able to do.
So what level do you have to be a great, phenomenal rapper to be on the same level as a person who does like several genres very okayly? You know what I'm saying? Because he's excelling. Tupac excels in rap. Nobody denies that. XXX can do multiple genres. He doesn't do any of those to a particularly high level, though.
Well,
he just meshes them very well to where they sound good together.
We back to record sales.
He makes most of his tracks.
This guy did a Billy. Like this guy's the most streamed artist in the world. Like
X.
Yeah, what we talking about?
No, because when X was alive, X was not doing those numbers. X didn't get those numbers till he died.
But this is the thing. I'm telling you, he would have got them regardless. This guy would have.
You can't say that.
Dale.
You can't say that. You know when people die, especially when it's tragic.
Even moving it aside, even if you feel like he would have got it.
No, it's not feel. I understand that. When the dude was alive, he was already getting numbers. Them numbers, it blew up because of he died. Don't get me wrong. This kid was already had a massive fan base. This guy was like, I'm doing a show here. 10,000 kids will rush there. It'd be a pop-up. So what I'm saying is, he was already on his way.
He had one album though. Like if we talk the Baby
But
after one album, the Baby is not doing the same numbers he doing now.
The Baby never had the fan base this guy. Baby is not even close to what this kid was getting. Like I was paying attention to. I was like, why are these kids? These kids, all these emo kids, was running to this kid.
Right.
It was crazy.
It's facts.
It was crazy. He was going to get the people that the Tyler Creator stuff that you talk that he was going to do Tyler. He's going to double Tyler.
Man,
I'm listening to me. I'm telling you, he was doing that. Listen to
Bugs
me.
is like you crossing the line.
Listen, bro. The same way that everybody started looking for him when he died,
right,
is the same way they would have been looking for him when he was alive. I'm telling you. Bro.
So even keeping that in mind, even if we go with that suggestion,
yeah,
we know the top like 10 hip hop albums of all time.
Right.
2 of them are Pac. X is not on that list. Right. So like, at what point do we just be like, yeah, this is not what it was? And like, if we talking numbers, we gotta talk numbers. Like Beastie Boys on that list, Hammer on that list, Drake is very close to that list.
All right, so I don't want to make it all about numbers, but if we're gonna make it about numbers, Pac been dead for 25 years.
Okay.
X will pass Tupac.
No. I don't think so. I think we give X 20 years. I don't think X about the. You think we're gonna be talking about X in 20 years?
Y'all not paying attention to what's happening.
Man.
We shouldn't be talking about him right now.
No, you talk about it.
I brought him up, but it's cool. Like,
that's the thing, though. I'm talking about because I pay attention to numbers. This guy is still doing. He's out doing guys that's alive. He beat Drake last year, Dale. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Y'all don't understand that.
I understand.
No, you can't because you're saying he's not going to pass this and that. He beat Drake, and he's dead for 2 years. So nostalgia wears off after a while.
Nostalgia wears off after a while, but you got to keep in mind. So the XXX route, as far as albums go, for you to be talking about him in this way, you have to compare him to Biggie. They both put out one album and they both died right before the second album came out. You feel like XXX is on the Biggie level? You feel like that's what's about to happen?
But now you're taking it to quality of music. It's not about that.
Not even quality like sales, because Biggie his second album is one of the top 10.
All right, hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna pull this up just so we can all be on the same page. Because I understand the numbers this guy's doing. Apparently, y'all just looking at whatever music y'all like.
Nah, because I see it. I'm like, oh yeah, like I get it. I get sad, and I get the question mark, and I get 17. Let me first say I'm mad biased against X. Like I get it.
Yeah,
I understand.
So let's say that.
I'm mad biased against X because like I wasn't the biggest X fan before he died, but I do respect him. Just like I respected Juice WRLD, who I wasn't like a super huge fan of. So it's like I get the numbers and I get the clout, but this
guy
it was a
X
moment.
has 4 studio albums.
X?
He has 27 singles.
Okay.
He has 6 mixtapes and 7 EPs.
What are the albums?
So we don't have. He's not one album.
Name the albums.
I'm gonna get there. So listen.
Are they joints they put out after he died?
XXX
like 3 of them was after he
was
died.
awarded for sales of over 20 million records by the RIAA. That's not even mixtapes. Those are actual sales. Right? He has sold more than 60 million records in the U.S. alone.
Mm-hmm.
His first track, News Flock, was released in June of 2013 on SoundCloud.
Right.
Hold on. Let me. Hold on.
I'm doing that research.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it in perspective so we understand.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
We don't need to be talking off guessing. We need to understand.
Yeah, give us the numbers.
Facts, not for real.
Talking facts.
So hold on. Let's talk facts. Let's talk facts.
He's not
So
real.
it's a lot of stuff. Hold on.
I don't give you emotion. I give you facts.
Even though X was a very emotional person. You listen to his songs, boy, you going through a emotional roller coaster.
Yeah, X was a wild dude. Of course he was emotional. He's a wild dude.
So
yeah, facts.
So it's just too much reading on here. I ain't trying to read all this. But end of the day, right?
Right.
This guy is selling right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of people. Like Young Dolph. But Young Dolph, Pop Smoke, these guys would never, ever attain what this guy X has in the fan base. Never.
Right. I can agree.
Their music is not. It's too. This guy music reaches too many different people.
Mm-hmm.
Too many. It's like K-pop. Like this guy reaching Asian
like
kids across the city. Like you know what I'm saying? Like white kids that's in their room that don't go outside and they're scared to go to school, but they'll listen to X. Like You know what I mean? Them is, so it's like
yeah, that's the subject matter. It's like the same shit with Eminem. That subject matter going to attract those people.
Exactly. And what Dante say? XXX represents a generation rebellion. That's why he's so big to them. That's a fact. And he got a lot of controversy too, just like Pac.
Okay.
This thing with this girl, he did this and that. He's supposed to beat her up. He's supposed to whatever. All of that, right?
Right.
That makes for more people to get more rabid like fans about it. This guy's still getting followers on Twitter right now. Like so, it's like it's whatever. But I'm not gonna spend too much more time on X because I understand that this guy did a lot more sonically. Right, I'm not saying he did more than Tupac, but he's gonna reach more. He's gonna reach more genres. Where he failed, where people that won't want to hear him rapping, they're gonna want to hear him singing, or they're gonna want to hear him doing rock. He's gonna reach more genres. But go ahead.
I can agree that will happen. I just don't think it'll happen to the level that you're implying it will.
I think you were saying like Pac, like people still talk about Pac in 20 years now. You don't think people going to keep talking about X?
I don't think X
years?
will be even like a footnote in 20 years.
I can feel that.
Nah,
I can feel that.
You just don't like. We need to get into why you don't
like
like X.
No,
You know it's gonna be hard to reach that Pac level because Pac did movies too.
Pac did movies. Pac was in the news like every couple months.
Now, let's be fair. Movies don't mean the same now. Doing a movie now don't have the same impact as doing a movie back then.
It depends, cause like Pac was starring like in Juice and like Above the Rim and shit. What rapper is like starring in these movies right now?
Right now, when you star in a movie, that shit go to DVD. Like it ain't movies ain't that serious right now, right? Like
you think if like who's a like
Joey Badass is in a bunch of stuff,
right? But he didn't star in none of them, I don't think.
But
So
he's in it.
But ain't you making my point though?
But
Being that they meant more back then, they're gonna have more.
Yeah. But now it's YouTube.
That's true.
So movies don't mean shit. Like you ain't got no YouTube videos. Who the fuck is you? Like so these kids they don't care about that shit.
It depends on what type of hype movie it is.
So you saying when we die off, our generation die off, Pac won't mean shit.
No, he's always gonna mean something. He's touching next generation.
You feel like if Lil Baby wasn't? You feel like if Lil Baby was in starring in the next Marvel movie, like that wouldn't be huge. Like that wouldn't cross like barriers and like solidify his name.
Kelly was in Bird Box, the biggest movie in the world at one time.
But Machine Gun Kelly didn't star in that movie, did he?
But
no, he did.
He did. What Marvel movie is not an ensemble?
He's been in a few.
I mean, I'm talking Chad, like Chadwick Boseman. Like if Lil Baby was Black Panther.
Black Panther is he won't be. But Black Panther is an ensemble. All of these movies are ensembles.
Right, but if you had a rapper as your lead character,
Tupac is not the star of Juice.
Tupac,
yes or no?
Yes, he is. I mean,
Tupac is not the star of Juice.
Tupac is like the deuteragonist of Juice.
He's the antagonist.
Yeah, he's the antagonist.
Okay.
Antagonist. But them four guys are the stars.
Right.
It's an ensemble cast.
But his performance is the standout performance.
But you can't compare that to like MGK and Bird Box. Like MGK wasn't Sandra Bullock or whoever.
But we're talking about movies.
Yeah.
We're talking about movies. That's the biggest movie in the world.
But it's still going like these movies still gonna have a star. So like. What's an ensemble movie of recent that you would like kind of compare to Juice that had like a small main cast? Something that like really
had rappers in it?
No, I don't gotta have rappers in it.
You mean recently?
Yeah, recently they had like a small main cast, but they still did like real big numbers.
I think we losing focus. Right now, people they don't care about movies like that. They watch TV shows. They watch series. Right. So if you say Power, right? Okay. So something like that, people watch that. They don't. Okay. They don't like, oh, this movie coming out. Like, oh, Morbius. Like people are watching.
Morbius of all movies.
People watch. What was everybody talking about last year? Wu-Tang.
The show.
Let me ask you this. That's right. That's facts.
Everybody was talking about Wu-Tang last year.
That shit fire.
And it was fire.
It's a good ass.
I didn't. So as an example, I had no idea who Jared Leto was before Suicide Squad. Right.
Okay.
Can y'all say y'all like really had a firm understanding of who Jared Leto was?
Yeah.
I mean, y'all did.
But we watched movies.
He won an Oscar way before that.
Then you just proved the point. Young kid, go give it.
I'm about to say, I don't know. I ain't know shit about it, but Jared Leto, am I talking about Jared Leto? The Joker for Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because Jared Leto's a musician, right?
Yeah, he's a rock band.
He was a musician.
I had no clue.
I'm about to say, I only know him as a musician, and I know him as the Joker. So
but he won an Oscar for portraying the guy who got AIDS, right?
Yeah, he's a transvestite.
Transvestite. I don't know how you're supposed to say it these days, but he was a transvestite. And he got AIDS, and it was called Dallas something.
Yeah, Dallas Buyers Club.
Dallas Buyers Club. He won an Oscar.
Y'all got me on that. I thought it was like Jared Leto. Like I thought it was like, oh, he the Joker. This is like his breakout role out of music.
He was in the classic Nick Cage movie, Man of Arms.
Yeah, he's in a lot of movies, so he was already doing his thing.
I
didn't know who Jared Leto was either before Suicide Squad. But at your age.
Yeah.
Us old folks knew who Jared Leto was.
I said I had no idea who he was before Suicide Squad. I was like, oh, he breaking out in Suicide Squad even though he trashed.
Matter of fact, he was in 2 big movies because he changes himself so drastically. Like he'll emaciate himself, get real skinny, he'll just act real like he goes all in with his character. So that's how he built his name.
I know he was sending like used condoms to his co-stars during the Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
I heard he really embodied that Joker
sent
role.
the actual dead rat to somebody.
Yeah, he was like trying to get into character, and I was like, all right, bro.
Stupid, man. Stupid.
Crazy.
So, end of the day, right? The current state of hip hop is what we were talking about.
Right.
Before we move to the next one, is it sounds like we're saying it's just like it always was. Like just the sound is different, but it's
the sound is right.
It's a lot different because you don't have gatekeepers now. It's not really a lot of record companies. You know what I'm saying? People putting their shit out on their own a lot now.
Yeah. It's about to say it's about to evolve into independence because a lot of people not really messing with like record labels.
And remember back then, somebody put out an album at the most maybe once a year. On the average, now niggas putting out an album every 6 months,
at best. Well, not everybody, because we're still waiting on Kendrick.
Well, not everybody, but you
Kendrick,
know what I'm saying, like the majority.
Kendrick, let me look at the camera. Kendrick, where's the album?
But no, like to end that off, like I think I said it like yesterday too. There is a huge the divide, at least from my perspective. What I'm seeing is a combination of y'all being like the older generation saying like, y'all don't really respect the craft. Lil Yachty out here saying he can't name 3 Biggie songs, and this guy said he's better than Tupac, and y'all upset at that. Y'all upset at that validly, and I get it. It's like, yeah, because you're supposed to at least kind of know like what you're doing to sustain a living is coming from.
The culture. If you're gonna be a part of it, you should know at least something.
Right, you should know like key points, and I get that.
Football player, you don't know who freaking
like Jerry Rice or something, right?
Yeah.
But like the young people, I can see their thing too, because young people always forever gonna be rebellious.
Yes.
And the more y'all pressing down, like, what you mean you don't know Juicy? Like, you know what I mean? Like the more y'all do that, they're gonna be like, oh well, the old heads hate this, so like Juice WRLD must be going crazy. He must be doing something right.
Ball's son said Nas wasn't in his. He said Nas wasn't in his top 5 or top 10.
It shouldn't be.
He started naming people of his era.
Because his age, it shouldn't be.
Even me, I was talking to like a dude younger than me, and I was like, yeah, bro. He was like, what's your favorite album? I was like, 36 Chambers. He was like, I'm like 30 years old. I ain't listening to that. I was like, huh? What? I was like, but it's classic though. Like, nah, son, I'm good.
I'm like, I don't mind them having their own opinions of their own top 10 or whatever. Just don't forget where hip hop came from.
Yeah,
like that's all I ask. Don't be like,
okay. Hip hop started with Lil Wayne and Future, as far as
no, it didn't. But like, young, you have to, if you're gonna be a part of the culture, at least know something before. I don't know.
Before your time.
Before Lil Skies or Lil Peep or all these youngins that came out doing just random shit and just like know where they originally like popped up from.
It makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? Like
it makes sense though. It's like it's so far removed as like a RaKeef being like, oh yeah, RaKeef is like the greatest rapper alive to this new dude who's being inspired by Molly Percocet. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like there is no.
Like how did we go from RaKeef being the greatest rapper to Future is the best thing?
I'm about to say people like I told you,
bro.
Like y'all saw that when that was like a topic. They was like Future would demolish Jay-Z in the verses. I was like, huh? What?
You know what?
That's based on hits, and I'm pretty sure Jay-Z.
It's not even based on hits because Future ain't got the hits Jay got.
I'm about to say Jay-Z was outshining with
that. Had to be like, first of all, that had to be like low key a troll.
No, that's Atlanta. Like Atlanta.
It turned into let's come on, be honest. Come on. That had to start with somebody trolling. Watch it. They're like, watch a man. Don't hit send on that. I'm gonna hit that one. Watch it.
Yeah, nah.
Future send. But then they caught on with other. What?
Yeah, because this be happening all the time. Like, y'all remember when they asked Young Thug? I think Young Thug, the person who started like the Jay-Z thing, because they was like, yeah, you think you could like beat anybody in the verses? He was like, man, I can go up there and like. Y'all can put me up against like Jay-Z and I have 50 songs out there making them singing. Young Thug said that.
Okay.
But then he like tried to walk it back like the next day when everybody was on his ass.
But he
was
troll
like,
too though.
He was like serious. He seemed serious.
But he's a troll. Like there's a guy that was he was talking junk about Wayne himself.
But that's because he was hurt though.
Wayne. Yeah.
He was hurt. That wasn't a troll. He was sad.
Yeah, he was hurt. But he still said he said what he said.
I just said that man was heartbroken that Wayne didn't want nothing to do with him. He was like,
sound like a mumble version of Wayne.
He tried to put out an album called The Carter 6 before The Carter 5 was out.
Yeah. Very disrespectful. All right, so next topic. What makes a great rapper? Which is right, we already there.
Okay.
We already talked about old rappers, right?
Right.
And some people throw these names around. I don't know about y'all, but y'all, because y'all young. I mean, but y'all old enough to know. But some people throw names around because other people say it, but they really don't feel that. Like, you'd be like, oh, give me your top 5. And you stare them in the eye, and they'd be like, Jay-Z, Tupac, Biggie in there. Like, some of these guys really want to say Lil Skies. You know what I'm saying? They like, Tekka. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, they want to name all these other people, but they really want to stick to the traditional list.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But because you want respect when you're talking to people. Like, if they come to you, of course they're going, like a young dude come to you like, oh yeah, I used to mess with Biggie, I heard a couple joints, but he talking to his homie and like, man, that Lil Peep album is untouchable. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Doja Cat. Like, you know, like, so it's like, if we were saying debate, if you name somebody in your top 5, we're like, he can't be in there. What make him allowed in that top 5 or 10?
Are we talking in general, or are we talking like recent people?
We're talking about whatever makes a good rapper.
Okay.
I think what makes a good rapper is skill. You need skill, fam.
But what do we define a skill as? How we quantify it?
I mean, like wordplay, similes, metaphors, storytelling.
Which is not a lot of that at all right now.
Right. I'm actually
There's some, but not all. You know what I'm saying?
I'm on a different side of the fence. I think what makes you a good artist is you know what you want to do and you execute it very well. So you don't have to have like the greatest metaphors, similes, and all that stuff. Yeah. But if you're trying to make a club smash and you make like club smashes consistently, like you're probably a great artist.
Like Luda used to do.
Yeah. Oh man, Luda's something different inside.
Yeah,
like
Luda's a different animal, but he some people put him in their top 10.
Right. Damn, do people put Luda in the top 10? That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I never heard that one.
If you give people
I got respect for him. I got respect for him.
If you give people say they honest top 10, they're going to be like Luda, Big Pun, Wyclef. Like, they're going to say people that they like. I'm just telling you what some people top 10. But go ahead, finish. I'm sorry.
Yeah, when you do what you set out to do very well and you like, what's the word? You kind of change the culture of what you do. You know what I mean? Because there's people that I've talked to, like several people that have looked me dead in my face all seriously like, yeah, Young Thug is a legend, top legend. Gucci
That's
Man,
facts.
top
people
legend.
Say that.
Yeah, these are real things. Like, and I'm like, I don't see it, but like, I get this is your lane, this is the music you like, and they innovated. That's the word I was looking for. They innovated what they were doing. I guess Young Thug did. I don't know. I can't really see like between Wayne and Future what he really did.
Say Thug is a legend though.
Because Thug kind of invented mumble rap. Like
that's
Thug
not even
kind
a fringe though.
Yeah,
that's not a fringe. That's not a
mumble
fringe
rap
take.
history.
A lot of people think Thug is legend. I'm just telling you what I read.
I'm about to say that's what they told me. You know what I'm saying? And it goes like so left that like if you read like a Young Thug,
Young Thug.
Yeah, you read like a Young Thug album review. I read like a Young Thug album review of his last album, and it was like the person very clearly didn't like the album, but he couldn't say that. Yeah. He was like, he put so much effort into crooning the sounds that he was making. And I was like, just say you ain't understand it, bro. It's fine. We all know.
We knew he knew what to say when he said crooning.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like even with I just saw a magazine. Was it Count the top 50 album covers of all time?
Okay.
Album covers of all time. Young Thug is on there with the blue dress, with the big hat, with his head down when he came out with the album with the dress on.
I can see why it would be up there.
It shouldn't be. It should not be up there. But people think he's legend. I'm like, all these album covers, like, this Young Thug, like, all these, Nas wasn't there, like, all these beautiful covers that we've had over these years. I don't even think Nirvana was on there. Like, they was doing all these covers, and it seemed like some bias, like, millennial, like, just thinking, it's your job, Kevin. Kevin just went in his drawer of CDs.
He just scrolled down to Spotify.
Yeah, like.
I can see it, but.
Like, just scroll down to Spotify.
Yeah, I get it, though. Like, because hip-hop, at least hip-hop, like I said, I can't speak for other genres. Hip-hop album covers haven't been super artsy for that long.
It wasn't about hip-hop. It was, like, entire genre.
Right. It's kind of hard. Like, you saying, like, Nirvana wasn't up there. I'm like, damn. Like, I felt like the Baby in the Pool was, like, the most hyped-up album cover maybe of all time. I've not even heard that album, but if I saw it, I could be like, oh, that's the Nirvana joint.
I just love that album.
I've never heard it. Not even once.
They don't know that album.
I can't even tell you the name of it.
It's called
I forgot.
Nirvana. Oh my God, why do I not know?
Yeah, if you showed it, I'd be like, oh, that's the Nirvana.
Recently, about the baby grown up talking about. Saying,
He tried to sue, but the album is called Nevermind. But he tried to sue them because he's on the cover and he's like, it's traumatic.
Nah, he just wanted some money because I think they did an interview like a couple years ago.
Traumatic for nigga, you're a baby swimming.
They threw his ass out.
Like a couple years ago, he did like an interview like, I tell girls I'm the baby from the Nirvana cover all the time, and that be getting me. Like I'm like, all right, bro.
But yeah, so
he's full of shit.
We still ain't even define a great rapper.
Right. So like I said, to me, you have to be innovative in what you're trying to do. You don't necessarily got to have the dopest wordplay, the dopest storytelling abilities. But whatever you do, you need to innovate. If you gonna be the young thug crooning melodic dude, you gotta take that to some level that it has not been before in a Uzi-esque way, I guess. Cause I can kind of fuck with Uzi. I'm not the biggest fan of Uzi, but I can see like where he changed it differently. Like even when he says like his influences, like he names like Haley Williams and like Paramore and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think it was like really no rappers except maybe Lil Wayne and Future on there.
He seemed like a rock star.
That sounds like a good answer to me. Like that answer.
So, Lil Uzi Vert. Is Lil Uzi Vert a good rapper?
But you doing good rapper or good artist? Oh, you said good rapper.
Good rapper.
Nah, Lil Uzi Vert is not a good rapper.
Yikes. What you think, Dan? Lil Uzi Vert, good rapper?
I don't listen to enough, no.
Do it look like
from what I heard, no.
That's the thing. So hold on.
I don't really.
From what I heard,
if
no.
You cry.
So slight lore.
That's my joint though.
Lil Uzi can actually rap though. Like Lil Uzi isn't a good rapper to me, but y'all know Lil Uzi actually used to like be in the ciphers like in Philly and like spitting like his videos of that like that you could find. And then he was like the melodic stuff started taking off and he was like, oh, SoundCloud popping. Like he really like just rode that wave and took off with it.
He saw the lane and he jumped in it.
Yeah,
It was being opportunistic.
And it's not even just the actual sound, his demeanor too, when he do the little shoulders and all this little stuff with the little hair and all this, just very gender fluid stuff. He realized, oh, that's gonna get me where I need to go. So he started doing that, even though he's from Philly. You know what I'm saying? Right off the block, like he knows, but he chasing your boy down.
I'm about to say chasing. Who was it? Rich the Kid, like through the streets of Philly. I was like, son, that boy like 4'6". If you,
why you running from this little kid, man? Slap this dude, man. He chased you up in the Starbucks.
I ain't gonna lie. When I saw that video, they kind of made me like, all right, Uzi, like.
No.
Yeah.
It just meant the other dude was a bum. Wasn't that Uzi was tough? The other dude was a punk.
I don't know.
That's tough.
Like saying somebody just chased somebody, I'm like, all right. Like when Joe Budden and Safari had their little thing. Like I was like,
Safari
okay.
ran, right?
Yeah, Safari ran. Joe Budden got out the car.
Was Safari supposed to run? He's not a fighter. He's a lover.
But so what's the question? Who we gonna call like a good rapper like right now? Or
I don't think we're gonna be able to define it. So we're gonna move to the next topic. Last topic, the top 50 ever. We're gonna put them in this list right now. 50. Because we can get to 20 without even trying. We're going to 50. We're gonna decide who goes in that top 50 ever list.
Sheesh.
Top 50 rappers that it's gonna come faster than you think.
I think so too.
That's a lot of.
It's gonna start fast, but I feel like once we start getting to the gritty, we gonna argue.
We got the right team. So here we go. Top 50 rappers in the history of rap. It ain't nobody going in here that don't belong. And when we hit 50, you gone. And that's it. So let's start it. RaKeef.
Yep.
Are you gonna write it down?
Yeah, I'm gonna write it. Make sure we don't go over 50.
RaKeef.
Nas.
Wait. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. RaKeef. KRS-One. Big Daddy Kane.
Okay.
LL Cool J. Chuck D.
Okay.
He's like, okay. Now,
I'm like, I can't speak on Chuck D at all. I'm gonna just take your word for it.
Prodigy.
Prodigy?
He just wrote Prodigy.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Ice-T.
We want Prodigy? Like Prodigy going in this early?
Well, he put it on the screen. I don't want to forget it. Prodigy is not going in this early.
50, but 50, so
I want to say 50 a lot, but I feel like 50 a lot less than we feeling like it is.
You know what you can do? You don't got to write them. Just count every time we name one that we agree on. Every time we name one, just hit 2, 3.
I mean, why don't we put both of them? Just put
unless you feel like writing on them names, because I'm going to go fast.
I'm going to write them. Go ahead.
All right, so let's start over. KRS-One, RaKeef, Big Daddy Kane,
right,
LL Cool J,
right,
Chuck D, Ice-T, Tupac.
I don't know if I
don't know Ice-T.
No Ice-T, that's disrespectful.
Anyway, I was thinking
no
about
disrespect, I don't think even in my top 50.
50?
No.
50 is a lot.
Yeah.
50?
Like everybody from
Ice-T is not in my top 50.
everybody from Cool
It
Herc
depends
to
on
like
what's your
Lil Baby.
What's your what's the word I'm looking for?
So
Criteria.
I
What's
think-
your
put him
criteria?
in the
Ice-T's
back
one of
burner.
the
We're
top
not gonna argue about
50
Ice-T. Put him on the back burner. Right.
Rapping
Ice Cube.
actors.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely.
Cube, okay.
We said Scarface.
Nah, not
Definitely.
yet, but he should be on there. Though.
Okay.
We said Tupac.
We said
Definitely.
Tupac.
Eminem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Biggie.
Definitely.
We said LL Cool J.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
All right, so
You still have not named Nas.
now we're going to I did say Nas. I said Nas.
You was like, no, hold on,
No,
Nas.
you said hold on.
Nas.
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 You said Jay-Z,
and-
right?
Jay-Z.
Yeah, what about the Wu-Tang?
Now are we going to name them
That's not.
individually?
That's
Are
not.
we
I
naming
was
groups
saying-
or
I was
just
saying-
individuals?
We gotta
We
name
naming-
individually.
Everybody individually.
Okay.
DMX.
DMX.
X, okay.
Ghostface.
Ghost, right?
I told you
Raekwon.
it's going to go fast.
Raekwon.
You're going to get
Ghostface.
9 off Who by
Ray.
itself.
Raekwon.
We're not getting 9 off Who.
You're getting 9 off Who.
No.
No.
RZA and
You got-
ODB is not on this
you
list.
got like
Right.
you got like
RZA and ODB
No,
no,
not.
I wouldn't put
look,
I wouldn't put
respect-
ODB in my 50.
Look,
I respect-
I wouldn't put ODB
I
in my
respect
50.
RZA's. I respect what RZA be
And not
saying,
RZA.
but
I
his-
wouldn't put RZA
but
in my
his flow
50
is so
RZA and ODB
unorthodox,
not in the
bro.
50.
It's Raekwon.
This list is not valid.
It's Raekwon,
This list has
Ghostface,
just
Method
become
Man,
not
and
valid.
Jizza. That's
I mean,
it.
he's the
Hold on,
addict.
Ghostface.
What you mean?
Ghostface?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, Inspector Deck don't got the he don't got the solo catalog.
We just talking about,
But
we're
he's
talking about
still dope,
catalogs.
though.
It's not about
you
catalog.
got to put their catalog in it,
But,
right?
not put
but
Deck on
he's,
there.
he's on something
The
great.
Deck be going off though.
Deck
Deck?
be going off, but I
Deck
wouldn't
on
put him in my 50.
Deck
I put him in
five-
mine, goddamn.
5 of the greatest records in hip hop history.
He got some classic verses. I
Hey,
would say
somebody
that.
said Big L.
Big L.
So I'm telling you, this 50 gonna go.
I
Dale,
don't know if
this
Big L
50
be
gonna
in
go
my
like
50.
this.
But that's
Big
what I'm
L-
saying. That's why we can't be having like
Big L
RZA.
has to
We
be
can't
on
put
there.
RZA
I
in
don't
there
know.
if this list going this fast. Big L definitely in. Big Pun definitely in. I say.
So all right, so Big L, Big Pun. This what I'm telling you, 50 ain't a lot.
Wait, we
bro.
didn't get through Wu-Tang, so we got Ghost, we got Raekwon, and we got Jizza for sure.
And Method Man.
Okay, Meth, yeah.
Inspector Deck. I fucks with Inspector Deck.
I
Nobody
fuck
else.
with, y'all
do.
overruled. How many?
I fucks with Inspector
It's two.
Deck.
What, you said no for
He
him.
said- he said
I'm
no
not
for
going to debate it.
Inspector
I'm not going to debate
You said
it.
no for Deck?
Because I respect.
Let's come back to it.
I
Let's come
respect
back to it when we
He
get-
wouldn't be in my top 50, but I respect anybody.
I
that put
respect
him.
him. We're gonna put him to the side
So
right
Deck-
here.
Honorable mention. Put an asterisk by his name.
Yeah, we're gonna come back, and if we had like
See,
51,
I'm big on albums.
All right,
I'm big on albums. That's my. See, that's why I say you got to decide what criteria you're using, because I'm big on albums.
Okay.
That's my thing.
All right.
I
So
mean,
let's
hold
keep
on. So
moving.
if we doing, but if we big on albums, are we throwing 3 stacks in at that point?
Look, we getting there.
He
Like,
got the
okay.
group. He got the
Put
group
him on there.
albums.
We're not talking about. Listen, I don't know. They're talking about albums. We talking about rappers that can rap.
Okay.
Lyrics.
Yeah.
Of course,
We
you gotta be
talking
able
about
to
rappers that
rap.
can rap.
You gotta be able
So,
to rap first.
Andre
first and foremost.
3000 and Big Boy and Big Boy
And Big Boy.
and Big Boy
Big boy too.
I ain't gonna be.
We gonna put
against
an
Big Boy.
asterisk
and
next to
Big
him.
Boy.
What you
and
mean? You
Big-
got rolling with
Ain't no
Lucius left
asterisk.
foot, nigga.
I fucks with Big Boy just like I fucks with Inspector Deck,
So
but
what
I'm
we
like,
talking about?
50 is a real short list.
It ain't a lot of dudes better than Big Boy.
Yes, it
Ain't
is.
no 49 dudes.
I would put Big Boy in my 50,
Ain't no
but I ain't
49
gonna,
dudes better
but
than
I
Big
ain't, but
Boy.
I ain't gonna be against you for
Okay,
saying
so
that. I ain't gonna,
somebody said Jada can style P, so we can't forget the line.
I'm putting Jada.
I can put
I'm
Jada
putting
on there. I
Jada
don't know
against
about
Styles
Styles,
P.
but I put Jada
No,
on
I'm
there.
putting Styles P.
You put
I'm
Styles?
putting Yes, I'm putting Styles P.
Sterling said Brand Nubian.
Styles P is
So
consistent.
we gonna
Who
put
from Brand Nubian?
Pooba.
Okay.
I don't know if I put Pooh in my
See,
50.
y'all disrespecting Pooba.
I love Pooh.
A lot of dudes stole from Pooba.
I know.
Pooba. Brand Pooba. Now y'all can debate Lord Jamar and Sadat X all you want.
No, I wouldn't put them in there. I definitely wouldn't put them in there.
We talking about ever.
Lord
So,
Cause you got now you gotta think. You gotta think about the Commons. You gotta think
put
about
Common in there.
Most Def,
Say it.
Kweli. How about De La Soul?
Pasta Noose
Pasta Noose and
and
De La
Dub.
Soul. Yep.
And
No, I put Pasta Noose in there. I don't know about
What
Dub.
about EPMD?
Both of them.
Hold
Dale,
on,
don't you do this.
As a group,
Dale, don't you
they
do
top
this.
5. But I
Dale.
don't know if I individually I
Don't
put them
you
in
do
there.
Dale,
So,
don't
like,
you do this.
I'm gonna need y'all to hold on a second.
Don't you
Would
do
you
this,
put
Dale.
Eric over Parrish?
Don't you do this, Dale. Dale,
I
this gonna
wouldn't put
be.
either one in my 50.
Dale, I'm gonna chop this thing
As
up
a
and
group,
make it
though.
one video.
This what I
And
need
you
y'all
gonna
to
be known as
understand.
the dude
That man said
that
Onyx.
didn't want to.
This what I need y'all to understand.
Only one I'm giving to him in Onyx
Sticky.
is
Sticky fingers.
It's
Sticky
Sticky.
fingers.
That's the
That's the
only one
only
I'm
one.
giving to.
That's the only
Sticky.
one.
Hold on, before we go any further, I didn't put down like the last 10 y'all said. We're at 28 right now.
That's why I told you.
This list is halfway done, and y'all
That's
throwing
what I'm
out
saying.
anybody.
You can't be throwing.
We ain't even got out the
You can't be
2000
throwing no
yet.
Big boy
Who's
in the joint.
anybody? Who's anybody?
We ain't get
You
up
can't be throwing
2000s
Big
yet.
Boy and Lord Jamal and then.
I like De La Soul. Both De La Soul got to be on there?
Nah, only
Yeah,
Pasta
yeah,
News.
28.
No, only Pasta News.
I promise you, when we hit 40, you're going to be hard pressed to find anybody better than Prostitutes and Dove.
I
We
said
at
Pasta
28.
News. I said
See,
Pasta
you're
News.
talking about personal preference. You know, wait a Dove.
I put the when you said a game, the game
We
is
didn't
better
say-
than some of these people you
We didn't
named.
say Q-Tip, Fife Dog.
All these people, exactly.
I'm not
I
putting
told-
Fight Dog in there. I put.
And y'all throwing Onyx on here?
Listen to what I just said to you. I told you
That man
50.
said no fight dog.
50
You're
was gonna
bugging.
go fast.
That's 50. Top 50.
I told you 50 was going to go fast. I was like, 50? I said 50 going to go
Joe,
fast.
you know-
50 going fast, but y'all throwing these.
You
Wait,
can't
wait.
just throw anybody.
And then
in there.
y'all said, and then y'all ain't even let the whole Woo in there. Y'all only took 4. Y'all didn't even put all 9. Y'all disrespected
Because there's so many people. It's so
Because
many
RZA
MCs.
and ODB don't deserve to be on the list.
AZ.
Yep.
Why doesn't
I don't
ODB
know.
deserve
Yeah,
to be
you.
on? That's a
Wow,
question.
Because ODB is not a good rapper. ODB makes very entertaining music. ODB is not a good rapper.
They never disrespect ODB. Y'all took RZA, ODB, and freaking
How
Deck
about
off.
Coogee Rap should be in there? Did y'all say Coogee Rap?
If you can name one of the Wu-Tang members that you feel like Deck should be in there over, like the 4 that's on here, then we can talk about it.
Coogee Rap should be in the top
I mean,
50.
I would put Deck over Method Man just because.
You disrespect. See, y'all going too far. Slow down. All
Nah,
right.
see,
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what, bro?
how about Guru?
talking
Are
about.
you putting Guru in
Shit,
there?
y'all didn't even say nothing about Goody
T.I.
Mob.
T.I. Busta Rhymes?
What?
T.I. going
Busta
there.
Rhymes need to be
Busta
T.I.
Rhymes going yeah.
Yeah, T.I.
Most definitely T.I.
Y'all consider.
What
We
do you
didn't
mean?
say
I
no
feel-
females.
Bruh.
How about MC Light?
We
You
have like
said
30
no
right
female.
now. We need to start being discerning.
That's what I'm saying. You
MC
can't just
Light
throw
and
anybody in
Queen
there.
Latifah. And a Moni Love honorable mention.
I don't want to put none of them
Bahamadia,
I went for Ahmadiyya. in
50
there.
Cent.
50
He was-
Cent. I get it, okay.
He on the
Have to.
fringe. He on the fringe
He
of
not
my
on the
opinion.
I'm not gonna
Friend,
hold you. I'm not gonna hold you. The only album I love from 50 Cent was his very first one.
That's
But
the
it
only one you
doesn't
need to love.
matter.
That's the only one you need to
It
love.
doesn't
Anything
matter.
after that, it was just little spare songs.
And I put Game on here. Now we at 31.
Y'all ain't put Black Thought in there yet.
Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about.
Black Thought.
That's what I'm talking
Nipsey.
Nipsey.
No,
Yeah,
Nipsey
You
wouldn't
said
be in my
Nipsey after
50.
Black Thought?
Nipsey wouldn't be in my top 50, man.
You can't say Black Thought and
You
then
put
say
Common on
Nipsey.
there?
Yeah, I put Common on here.
All
Y'all
right,
put
so
Common
then-
and Most Definite.
X is on here,
You
Busta
put
is on here.
Chino XL?
I wouldn't put Chino X.
Chino?
Put
No,
Chino XL.
no. You put Rash Cash in there
Did
for
you put
Chino
Rash
XL.
Cash?
We can put Razzcast on here.
Can we put Tech Nine?
King
on
T?
there? Can we?
I just touched
I
the
love
third.
King T, but
Easy
nah, I
E.
wouldn't go on my.
MC Ren?
Did you say Easy E?
Hold on, wait a minute.
MC Ren?
No.
I might put MC Ren in
You
there.
have to put MC Ren.
No, because
I
Ice
would
Cube,
put MC Ren in
Ice
there.
Cube was carrying the whole thing on his back and he left and they went real bad.
No, they didn't.
So
Yes,
nobody-
they
They
did.
got hit records after he
No,
left.
no, they didn't. That Niggas for Life is a
That was
classic,
biggest
Joe.
record.
What about
Niggas for
Tech
Life is a
Nine?
classic.
Tech Nine?
NWA.
Tech Nine?
I want to hold over on Tech 9 too. I can't. I
How about
just
CeeLo?
disrespected a lot of
CeeLo Green
legends.
for the Goody Mob. CeeLo Green for the Goody Mob. That nigga was a monster.
He was a monster.
He's
but
a
then he
monster,
got
Joe.
going crazy.
Uh,
We can't put no goddamn CeeLo Green. But listen, hold up.
No, you gotta put CeeLo Green in there, man.
we ain't
we
in
put
now
CeeLo
one
Green-
Kendrick, now one
If
Cole.
we
We ain't
put
get to know
CeeLo
2000s.
Green,
I'ma
then
need
we
to
gotta
step
put
it back.
Big Kid
No,
and
no.
Goody Mo. And my,
No.
and
He was
and
more
T-Mo.
superior than them. No, don't do that.
No, CeeLo's a good.
CeeLo Green. He's
I did
a
not
monster.
put Prodigy on this list. Y'all want Prodigy? Wait, did
Put
I?
Yeah,
asterisk.
Prodigy. Yes, Prodigy is a
Oh, Prodigy
definite.
is on the list.
Put
I'm
an
sorry.
asterisk next to CeeLo Green.
Nah, man, come on.
I don't think CeeLo should be on the
How
list.
you
So I'm
gonna put
definitely.
Inspector Deck on there, but don't put CeeLo Green on it?
We didn't put that.
We did put
Okay,
that.
all right.
Deck has asterisks. Deck has asterisks just like
honorable
CeeLo has
mention.
asterisks.
Immortal Technique.
No.
Did you put
no.
CeeLo Green over Deck?
Immortal
Hold on.
Technique.
Yeah, I
That's
did.
crazy.
I did.
Immortal
He got
Technique.
Okay.
catalog, man.
Hobson.
I fucks with Hobson. I fucks with
I don't know if I'm
I
trying to put Hobson on here that
don't listen
soon.
to- I don't know
He
who he
said
is.
too super
We had like
Hobson.
40. What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying. We just put Black Thought on the list.
We
Who
gotta
else
make
we
it-
missing?
I mean, we're missing Kendrick and J. Cole.
Terminology.
Yep, J. Cole.
Terminology.
No.
Oh,
Little brother.
Are we putting J. Cole and Kendrick on this
Fonte?
list right now?
Respect those.
Fonte.
Oh, you gotta put J. Cole on there.
You got to put
Why y'all
Fonte.
keep skipping Kendrick?
Cole
And Kendrick.
I don't like that.
You gotta
Fonte.
put
You got to
Kendrick.
put Fonte in there
that
from
man
Little
Sterling
Bro.
said
See,
Snoop.
slow down. See,
Fonte got solo
Fonte-
catalog. Fonte
How you
got
put
solo catalog.
Fonte, but then not put Inspector Deck, who's on classic records.
Fonte got.
Fonte
Fonte
is
is a
only on
beast, y'all.
classic
Let me
records.
tell you something. Let me tell you something.
Fonte only classic to niggas that like Lil Bro.
Said Juice WRLD.
Well,
Juice WRLD.
Snoop,
No.
Yeah, you gotta put
The
Snoop in
list
there.
is not valid if we don't have Snoop.
You gotta have Snoop in there.
What?
I mean,
You gotta have Snoop in there.
Snoop, how
The
many
list is
bad
not
albums does
valid,
Snoop
my
need to
nigga.
put out
My
before
nigga.
y'all like, all right?
The list is not valid
Snoop
if
is
we don't have
world
Snoop.
widely loved.
Snoop
So-
is probably the most popular rapper of all time. How many bad albums do you need from Snoop before we
That
like
not
Snoop
putting
don't go on the
Ice-T
list?
on the list gonna come back to bite y'all.
Nah, he don't belong.
When a nigga say Biz Markie and y'all say, yeah, I'm gonna be like, y'all ain't
No,
put Ice-T
I'm not
on there.
putting. I'm not putting Biz Markie
I'm
in
not
my
putting
top 50.
Biz on that list. If ODB don't get to be on the list, Biz don't get to be on the list.
Damn.
We forgetting somebody.
Damn.
We're getting a lot of people, Joe.
We're forgetting a hell of a lot.
How about Royce 5'9"?
Ooh,
He got catalog.
put him on there.
You do.
All right.
That's disrespectful, but put him on there. What about Joe Budden?
No.
Fuck Joe Budden.
don't think he
No.
quite make
Joe
it.
don't got no classic
Joe
album, do we?
Budden.
I don't think he quite make it.
That's disrespectful, but anyway. All right, put Royce, no Joe. What about Crooked Eye? Y'all better say.
Fuck yes. Crooked Eye is dope. What you mean?
I wouldn't argue it if
You
y'all
don't
put him
have-
on
you
there.
don't- You don't have no
Let's take a
catalog.
vote.
Catalog.
Let's take a
man.
vote. No.
I'm
Let's
big
take a
on
vote.
catalog.
Crooked Eye. Yes or no?
I say no.
Yes. I say yes.
I say yes. I say yes.
Yes or no?
I say no.
Yes.
Yes, it's Crooked Eye.
Let's put Crooked on there. I'm not putting Joel on there though.
David Banner?
No.
No.
What?
Y'all know enough about David
I
Banner.
know
That's
ba- I know
disrespectful.
about David Banner.
Lil
No.
Jon?
No.
Bone Crusher?
Ludacris.
We talk about best rappers. What are you saying?
Ludacris?
You can put Ludacris in there.
We can put Ludacris with an asterisk, sure.
Loon?
No.
You just name a name.
Mace?
No, he's naming everybody. Mace. should
Mace
never
wouldn't be
on
in
there.
mine, but I understand.
Cameron?
No, Mace single.
Cameron?
Mace single-handedly.
Cameron wouldn't be in mine,
Mace
but
single-handedly kept Bad Boys afloat when that
Oh,
nigga
Dante said
Big
MF
died.
Doom.
Ooh.
MF
I'm
Doom.
putting
Okay.
MF Doom in mine.
MF Doom.
Okay.
I'm putting MF Doom in mine. Definitely.
Wait, who
Lloyd
was
Banks?
you talking about? No.
I was talking about Mace.
How about
And
Pharrell
Lloyd
Monch?
had one of the top 10 albums
Pharrell
last year.
Monch.
Y'all got to put Pharrell and y'all got to put Lloyd Banks. Come on.
Who?
Nah, not
Who's
Lloyd
Pharrell
Banks.
Monch?
Pharrell
Pharrell
Monch got
Oh,
business.
okay.
I don't know about Lloyd Banks.
I can say Pharaoh.
Damn, and I
I
like
don't
Lloyd
even
Banks.
listen to Lloyd. Yeah, I don't listen to Lloyd Banks.
I really like this last album, but I'm not putting Lloyd on
How about
that,
Master
you know?
Ace?
So I'm going through.
You said Jazzo.
You got to put Master.
Master Ace.
Obi Trace. God damn. That, yeah.
I'm going through the.
Hey,
I'm going
Sterling
through
said
these old
Obi
source books,
Trice.
looking at names. Beanie Siegel.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Put
Yeah.
Beansy on
Yeah,
there.
I think Beanie B.
Y'all think
have to
Beans
put-
deserve 50?
No.
Maybe
Yeah.
He's on the list.
He got better albums.
No,
than
I'm
50.
saying 50,
Nigga,
like top 50
nobody-
He
Beans.
got better albums than 50.
Nobody from State
Huh?
Property.
Yeah,
should
I
be
think
on
Beanie
there.
got better albums than 50.
50 got two classics that wash like his whole catalog to me.
No, not to me.
Did we put DMX on there?
We put DMX on here.
Somebody say Cassidy. Oh, no.
I'm about to make a separate list for these
And I
joints
don't
we
want to put
arguing
Cassidy
about.
in there, and I like Cassidy.
Y'all
but I
ain't
don't
naming
know
no
Cassidy.
female MCs besides MC Light and
Rhapsody.
Rhapsody belong in there.
Rhapsody is. You already know how I feel about Rhapsody. Rhapsody is the best female rapper ever. Period.
I agree with him.
You gotta
Now,
put
we agree
Rhapsody
on
in
that.
there.
I agree with that.
My favorite female
Don't
rapper was
disrespect.
Left
Don't
Eye.
disrespect Queen Latifah.
I think she's
Queen
better than
Latifah is a
Latifah.
super legend, but Rhapsody just rap better than Queen Latifah. That's just what it is.
I mean, she had a 20-year curve. Like, come on, bro.
And my favorite female rapper was Left Eye, but that was about it. I didn't really.
Ain't nobody say
Pusha T.
Lauren. We put Lauren on
Put
here?
Lauren on there and put Pusha T.
How about Lil
Okay.
Kim?
I can give a Lil Kim.
I'm on the fence with Lil
See,
Kim.
right now, y'all agree.
I'll put Lil Kim in there.
I can
Y'all
give
put
Kim.
Lil' Kim
I'm on the
there.
fence with Lil Kim because she started.
So
that
then, if you gonna
whole-
put her, you gotta put Foxy.
See, now, I knew that was going
Hey,
into that shit.
look.
And
It ain't me. It's the game gonna say that.
He says Rod
Rod
Digger.
Digger.
He says Master Ace.
I don't know about Rod
I'm
Digger.
not putting Rod Digger on.
I wouldn't put
I like
Digger
Rod
on
Digger,
there.
but I don't know about Rod Digger.
I wouldn't personally put Master Ace on there. I'll leave
I'll
that to
put
y'all.
Master Ace in there. Master Ace made
Royce and Black
some
Thought are on
serious
there
folk
now.
classic albums that people swear by.
I didn't put AZ on here. Y'all want AZ on here for real?
Yeah, you gotta put it.
Yeah, I might
Alright.
well play.
Oh, he said Eve. I
Oh,
forgot all about
Eve.
Eve.
I know we over 50. I know we over 50.
Yeah, you
let's
gotta be
see.
well over 50. That's what I'm saying. You can't just throw everybody in that joint.
That's what I'm saying.
But I don't think we just threw anybody in. I think we just
Y'all was naming names like, oh yeah, I
Eric-
like that
Eric
song
and
like 30
Bird.
years
You
ago.
gonna put
Like,
Eric
no.
Eric and Paris.
The fact that Lord Jamal's name even came up is disrespectful.
Schoolie D. We can't get some Schoolie
Nah,
D.
School D don't be in. They don't belong in there.
What's my guy? What's my guy from the South? The white boy. Paul
Bubba
Wall
Sparks?
and
Paul
Bubba
Wall.
Smart.
No,
Bubba
no.
Sparks.
He said Bubba Sparks.
See,
Fuck
y'all just
no.
disrespect a lot of people with that.
I like Bubba Sparks too, but nah, man.
What is he gonna play? Miss New Booty? Is it?
Bubba Sparks, man.
Right now, out of the ones I wrote down, because I ain't write down everything, we are at 10, 20, 30,
Y'all not put Memphis Bleak in there?
47.
Fuck, no, nobody from State
Bleak ain't never got a
Property.
rapper day in his life.
We are at 47 right now with the ones that I put. Do y'all want me to say the ones
Okay,
I
I'm about
put?
to give you a guaranteed lock.
Oh, man.
It's going to be universally agreed.
All right.
DLC. Write it down.
Who?
DLC.
DLC.
He wouldn't be in my top
Okay.
50, but I ain't
You
gonna.
can't
watch
dispute
him.
it.
I can't do it because
because
that's
I don't
disrespectful.
He only got one album, but you know.
DLC was on Death Row. Like he, in fact, he was on what was Easy's label first?
Now listen, I have this list.
Y'all not gonna put none of the Bone
The
Thugs or Harmony in
15
there?
Hell
greatest,
no.
151
Hell
greatest
no, hell
hip hop
yes.
records, right?
Hell yes,
Hell
Bone
no.
Thugs and Harmony.
151
None of the
greatest
Bone
hip-hop
Thugs
songs.
on their own
Busy
should be on that
Bone.
list.
I like
Busy
Busy
should be
Bone.
on that list.
I
by
like
themselves,
Busy Bone.
nigga.
I do like Busy Bone.
I'm about
I think
to
he's
mess
the
the
best out
game
of all
up
of
with a
them.
bunch of
He's
people
not
we
top
didn't
50.
think
You're right.
of.
Cormega. Oh nah.
No,
Bunch of people
I
didn't
wouldn't
think
put
of.
Cormega.
Black
in there.
Rob.
Y'all
No, I
ready?
wouldn't put Black
Whoa.
Rob in there.
This is garbage time. I got 151 songs of artists that
Songs-
the source said, and I'm gonna throw some names out there, and y'all gonna have to agree or not agree.
Okay.
Channel Live,
No.
No.
Lost Boys,
No.
Ja Rule.
No.
No.
Uh-oh.
No.
I don't listen to
He
that.
wouldn't be in my top 50.
Not me.
Ja Rule should get talked about. Like I feel like we should talk about it at least.
Kumo D.
Is he on here?
No. There's some people out there that are punches in the face for not putting him on there.
You might-
I ain't one of them. Don't put him on there. He's trash.
He wouldn't be in my top 50, but I understand why
He
people
wouldn't even be in
would.
my top 200.
Damn.
Him or Curtis Blow. I said what I said.
Wow.
Damn, you disrespectful.
Basketball list is fake.
Nelly.
You sound just like the young dudes who be hating on
Nelly.
Tupac.
No.
Cool
Nelly, no.
Keith.
I listen to Nelly.
No.
Cool Keith.
No.
Dale the Funky Homo Sapien.
No.
I'll kick this mic. I'm going to say Hyro. And y'all better put hieroglyphics.
You gotta put all of them I wrote.
Two up. Two Hyro.
Only one you might put in there is casual. I don't know.
Mr. Cheeks.
No.
Yeah.
No, hell no.
He said
You
y'all.
better know.
Hey,
I
he
hope
said
y'all-
y'all wouldn't
hold
put
on,
the
A+,
Lost Boys on
hold
there.
on,
Y'all
Get out of here,
disrespectful.
Dale.
Ain't put no Lost Boys on. What?
Souls of Mischief, Fugees,
Man, hell no, Mr. Cheeks ain't going on
the Loonies, Twister,
Twister
Trick
should be on
Daddy,
there.
MC Breeze.
Wait, slow down, slow down.
E40,
Slow
Master
down,
P,
slow down.
Silk the Shocker,
Silk the Shocker. Fuck
UGK,
no.
Bun
Slow
B,
down. I can't even get my
Black Rob,
controversial E40.
Fat Joe. Come on, bro.
there. You might gotta put Fat Joe in there.
Fat
No,
Joe.
we don't.
You might. He wouldn't go in my top 50. but I
DJ
was-
Quick, MC8. Come on, y'all.
You just
we ain't
naming
even
names.
started
I
it.
like MC8. That's a
That
good
man
one.
just saying
Dan
shit.
Press.
Ja Rule might be top 50.
Smith
No,
and
it
Wesson. Far Side.
You gotta put
All
all
of
of them in there.
It's only
That's like 4 members.
Fat Lip. Put Fat Lip in
Now I
there.
put Slim Kid Trey in there before I put Fat Lip.
Oh, I ain't even put I didn't put Q-Tip on here yet.
Y'all not putting Drake in there?
wild.
Y'all not putting Drake in y'all top 50?
Hell no.
Fuck no.
I'm going to say a name, right? Right?
Okay.
Y'all going to laugh at first, and then you're going to have to respect it.
Nah.
Y'all going to laugh at first, you're going to be like, nah. But then you got to think. This guy's still making records to this day.
Oh man.
Over 50 years
Who the
old.
fuck is it?
That's it.
And this guy was one of the first guys that brought you pimping and hoeing on wax.
Too short.
Too short. Respect the game. You see that? How the room fell silent?
That's because I don't listen to
Y'all
Too
saw
Short.
that?
Too Short
You,
is
the room
trash.
fell silent. When I
Because
said too short.
He wouldn't be
Because
on my
I
top 50.
He not on my top 50.
He not on my top 50.
He not on my top 50.
Y'all gonna be this that East Coast
Oh yeah,
MC8.
dude got point. We totally missed the whole boot camp click. We ain't got Black
We
Moon,
ain't get to
Buckshot,
him yet.
Smith and Wesson,
Do any of them belong here?
Sean Price do.
So then who you taking out
Sean
to put him?
Price.
Because I know we passed 50.
We way past 50.
We way
We gotta make sure we get everybody. In fact, I made a top 50 list a while ago. Let me name some names. Let's see it.
Wait, Too Short is on the list, right?
He
It's
wouldn't be
too short on the list.
He wouldn't be on
Not
my
on
list.
mine. No, he on yours.
So let's vote.
Nope.
Too short.
If we vote too short, not getting on this list.
He not getting on this
No.
list.
You said no?
I say no.
This is going out of history. You said no?
He trying to shame us. No,
You
he not.
said
She
no,
not
you
going on my
don't
list.
care.
No.
You said
Too
no.
short
hell
not going
no.
on my list.
I'm the lone vote. Too Short belongs on the top.
How about E40 then?
No, God no.
Sprinkle me, man.
I love E40, but nah.
God
bro.
no. E40 not on it. Young.
MC Search?
No.
Third base?
You
Gas
doing,
face.
Are you doing groups or
I said MC
individuals?
Search. He not
No,
be nice.
no, I'm not putting MC
Search
Search
okay.
AMG, bitch better have my
No,
money.
no.
Hold on.
Yeah, you know you like that West Coast stuff.
I do. DJ Quick wouldn't go on mine.
Who y'all gonna take off to put MC Ren on there though? Seriously.
MC Ren might not make it, but I love.
We
MC
way
Ren.
over, so we just naming people. We gonna
But I love.
move.
But I love MC
First
Ren.
of all, MC Ren did as much writing as Cube did.
Yeah, he did.
He did as much writing as Cube.
I don't even think that's true.
That's
Didn't
a fact.
Cube write all the Easy Does It?
No.
Didn't he write all the Easy Does It? Wasn't that the
No.
whole
Ren
discrepancy?
wrote some of that. And not only that, first of all, Easy Does It not the whole body of their work.
I know, but I'm like,
He didn't write all Easy Does It. But at the end of the day,
Let me say, MC Ren is very
MC
underrated.
Ren
Very
Ren is
underrated.
MC
That
Ren is
nigga
the
was a monster.
he's the structure of what we got as West Coast rap was a lot of people emulating MC Ren.
And his solo.
all right,
EP,
we can put MC Ren on there. Hold on, I'm about to throw out some names and y'all tell me.
Go ahead.
Because this is my old list that I would redo. So we got all these people. We have not put Slick Rick on there. Nobody said Slick Rick yet.
Slick Rick got
Nobody
going
said
there.
Slick Rick yet.
Slick Rick got going there.
I ain't not one of them say Slick
Take
Rick yet.
Ghostface off and put Slick.
No, hell no. He put no Ghostface on. Ghostface automatically goes on the list. Slick Rick
Ain't
go on
nobody
there.
say Slick Rick yet. I'm
Slick
sick
Rick,
of y'all.
yeah. Slick
That
Rick.
hurt my
Slick
stomach,
Rick,
bro.
yeah.
You put
Slick
Dougie
Rick
Fresh
most
in there?
definitely-
So you can't put Dougie Fresh. But you know who you can put?
I'm about to say, don't Dougie
Oh,
Fresh
I got more.
mostly beatbox. Like,
We didn't ain't nobody
Yeah,
say
rap,
Redman
yeah,
yet.
rap album.
Nobody
Yeah,
said
rap
Redman yet.
Redman.
Redman.
Oh,
Nobody
Redman.
said Redman yet.
Redman got going there.
So you
Redman
gotta
got
take
going.
out. You gotta take out Wyclef.
Wyclef
Wyclef wasn't on the list to start with.
You gotta take out
RaKeef already on there.
Yeah, RaKeef on the list. Sticky.
Damn.
Who else? Yeah.
Damn, how we forget about Redman?
Disrespectful.
How about Keith Murray? Is he going on there?
I wouldn't say.
Oh,
I
you know what?
would say-
Flynn said somebody last week, and I was like, huh? His top 5, and somebody was in it. I was
Did
like,
y'all put Busta Rhymes in there?
Busta is on there.
Flynn said somebody.
Are y'all
like,
putting Lupe on there?
No.
He'd be just outside, man.
Are y'all putting Mike on there? Killer Mike?
TG agreed with me with MC Ren.
You said Killer Mike.
Y'all putting Killer Mike on?
Mike is-
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I
Killer
said
Mike
don't
got
put Wyclef.
Killer Mike got going there. I
Uh,
think Killer Mike got going there.
How you gonna? How is it so easy? What? So Killer Mike can slide on, and we had a whole 5-minute debate about Big Boy,
Hey, nah, but.
and we gonna be the consensus is Killer
Hey,
Mike.
nah, but Killer Mike is just like.
Keith
like,
Murray.
dope.
That's a
No.
debate.
No.
I say Keith Murray.
I wouldn't put him in mine, but
Somebody said him early. Somebody said Cannabis earlier. I didn't put him on. What are we
I
doing?
wouldn't
with
put Cannabis in mine. He flamed out too quick.
Okay, I'm not.
Styles
putting-
P?
I'm not.
Cannabis probably
I
got
put
like.
Styles P in mine.
Jay-
Cannabis got a top 3 disc
I
song.
put Jada Kiss in
Jada
mine.
Kiss was.
Jada Kiss is already on here. I didn't put Styles P on here. Y'all
I'll
put
put Styles
on
P
here?
in mine. How about Guru from Gangstar?
Yeah, take somebody out and put Guru in there.
Is Styles P going on here?
Take out Moni Love. And put
I didn't know she was in there.
Me neither.
Hell no.
Anybody say nothing about
so
Missy
y'all just
Elliott?
gonna front on Booyah Tribe. Y'all just gonna front on Booyah Tribe.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody said nothing about Missy Elliott.
She wouldn't go on mine.
She ain't going on.
I'm not putting
nobody's
Missy Elliott on there.
list. I like Missy Elliott as one of the greatest ever, but not to put on a list. That sounds crazy, right?
Yeah, that is wild.
Y'all just gonna disrespect Red Cafe like that?
Yeah.
Boy, if you know.
Yes. That's exactly
How about
what
Rick
we're gonna
Ross? Is he going in there?
Fuck.
do. No.
Damn, they was
And I love Rick Ross. Rick Ross is hilarious on Instagram right now.
You don't love him if you ain't put him in that list.
He got one classic album. What you want me to do?
How about 2 Chainz? He going in there?
No.
No titty boy is not going.
No.
Slow down.
I'm just naming names. I'm naming names.
It's debatable.
How about Tree?
2 Chainz debatable?
2 Chainz debatable? 2 Chainz
That man said
debatable.
Papoose.
He ain't in mine, but
My boy said Papoose.
Dante, we got another troll on Twitter, on YouTube.
2
It
Chainz.
says strips without clothing, naked, something. A troll on YouTube. Go ahead.
2 Chainz said, "I wish a nigga would like the kitchen cabinet," and you said it's debatable.
It's debatable because he flames all his guest appearances.
2 Chainz said she got a big booty, so I call her Big
Big
Booty,
booty.
and he top 50.
First of all, that was 12 years ago. And second of all,
It
he
don't matter.
flames-
It's a part of his
He
history.
flames all his appearances, and whatever. And I guarantee the way he said it was dope.
Big
Bro,
Daddy Kane is
He
already
said
on
it just
here.
like that.
Y'all put
I
Fresh
She
Prince
got a
last
big
Will
booty,
Smith in
so
there?
I call her Big Booty.
That make logic.
Skirt.
y'all putting Fresh Prince slash Will Smith in there?
No.
I mean,
No.
anybody fuck with Logic? I fuck with Logic.
MOP,
I like Logic too, but he wouldn't go in
I
my
am
top
not
50.
putting Logic on no top 50 Logic.
I could be talking to put Logic on it, but it seems like you outvoted.
Yeah, how about somebody said MOP? I wouldn't.
MOP.
Can't do both. Might have to be Lil Fame. I don't
Guru
know.
on here. Big Daddy Kane on here.
Y'all putting Will Smith in there?
No,
I'm not.
Nah.
he should be, but I'm not gonna do that.
I still didn't know if y'all disrespect the Redman and Slick Rick like that. Like, y'all
Hey,
really let
hey,
that walk.
hey,
Y'all
hey,
named like
hey.
56 people
Hey,
before
Yeah,
Slick Rick.
yeah, you right. I'm,
I mean,
it's a
it-
shame
it-
we ain't Slick Rick and
It
Redman off the
was
jump.
an accident, bro.
Like I say, y'all up here.
We
Try-
didn't mean to skip
Y'all
Slick. We love
disrespect Lil
Slick.
Wayne. automatic goes on. It ain't even a debate.
Yeah, I'm not even about to. We ain't about to talk about that.
How about Big Sean?
Nah, I'm gonna talk about it.
Who?
Big Sean.
Nah, cause this is what I always say about Big Sean. Big Sean's super great at everything involving rapping, but it's like he missed one class and you can hear it in every single song. It's like he went to all the classes and he missed like the last day that he taught him how to tighten it up.
Sterling said Will Smith gonna slap us all.
Probably.
Oh no.
Ransom? It's too soon.
No.
What about Big Crit? Too soon?
I can put Crit on here. I can put
Crit
Crit on here.
I love Big Crit too, but I don't know if he'll make my 50, but I love him though. I like that dude.
I'm about to say we at like 60 right now, so we got.
I just want to do a top 100, man. Do a top 100.
So we're gonna do a top 100. We're gonna dump everybody we said in there.
No, we gonna figure out. We gonna figure out when we
50 to make it hard.
We keeping 50.
Make it hard.
Yeah,
Next
we
time
go.
we do 100. We doing 50. We keeping that 50.
We gonna figure out the last person. We're gonna be like, all right, that's it, and then we're gonna be like, you out.
Now, you know what we need to do? Everybody that we have not said yet is not in it.
You think so?
Yeah.
People gonna be mad as shit.
Why they put Ransom twice? We get it.
Yeah, nah, Ransom.
That probably was an accident. So.
No, because Ransom. He's like, they not hearing me. No, Ransom. I think we said Ransom was too soon.
Yeah, it's too soon.
I'm not
He
putting
ain't
Ransom
got the
on
material for
What
it.
about NF?
I fuss with
No.
NF.
No.
White rapper.
But I ain't put Hobson on here either.
It
I didn't write him down.
It's a bunch
We
of
kinda
rappers
being
that haven't
biased, though.
mentioned.
We
To
gotta
what?
be biased.
To what?
Because Hobson been doing this thing for minimum of 10 years. We ain't even Tyler on there.
I don't know him that
We
much.
Tyler?
On the
would
top
put
50
Tyler in
rappers.
mine.
Put them on there.
I love Tyler, and I would put Tyler on the
put
top
him
50
mine.
artists, but top 50 rapper, I'm not putting Tyler.
Jack
on.
Harlow?
No.
Come on, man.
Lil
What you
Dicky?
doing? What
No.
you doing? Y'all see him? Are we talking facts?
I'm naming rappers.
Are we talking facts, or we just
Light
saying
up.
stuff?
How about Bun B?
We said
Put
Bun B, but nobody, y'all ignored me.
You
Yeah,
said
I'm not
Bun
putting
B.
I
Bun
said
B on that.
UGK and Bun B.
Why
I'll
would you
put
not
Bun
put
B in
Bun
there.
B on there?
What would we put Bun B on
You
there?
have to put Bun B on.
Son,
I like
that's
Bun B.
UGK,
Bun B nice.
bro.
I like
Yeah,
Bun B.
yeah.
UGK is not a good rap group. Like, I'm just saying.
Damn.
UGK made good music. UGK not good rappers.
Guys,
Bun B is nice,
Wow.
bro. Bun B is nice. I'm sorry. That nigga can rap, Joe.
He
That
can,
nigga can
bro.
rap. He killed that big
Him and
pimpin'
Pimp.
joint.
Him and Pimp.
I guarantee you couldn't read the 50 names that we've got. Did you write them?
Yeah, I wrote.
All right, so we're going to recap the top 50 ever. It's sealed. If you ain't in this list right now, you not
Hold on,
top
this
50
is,
ever.
let me see, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. We are like about 60 right now. And I didn't put all of them on there like.
So we're going to do the asterisks
Right.
last.
Yeah, the honorable mention.
But let me tell you who I didn't put on here. I didn't put nobody from EPMD on here. I didn't put no De La Soul on here. I
Why you
didn't
never put Boston News? Joe, you gotta put Boston News.
because we didn't get into it. So I was like, are we really doing this? Like, what's happening?
That's your man.
Boston News can rap his ass off, Joe.
That's your man's.
So who we putting on? I didn't put like all the groups except
All
for
four of
Outkast
them
and
go
what we went
on.
into.
All four of them.
Oh, wait.
I would
Can
go
we-
I
down-
didn't put nobody from
Yo,
Brand
no,
New
wait,
People
wait,
Far
can-
Side on here. All the groups I didn't put nobody on because we got to talk about who.
So you put Prodigy on there?
Prodigy is on here. Prodigy.
But he got
was-
solo shit.
Because Prodigy was like in the first 5. Like, y'all named Prodigy like 7. Like out of 50,
All right,
So Andre 3000 is in there, right?
Andre
Yeah.
3000 is on here.
Let's
And Big Boy
name
has
it.
an asterisk.
so we're gonna start this off. Let me just say this. The caveat is both the EPMD are included and both of De La Soul. So that's the 4 we started with. So number 5,
Wait. hold on.
KRS-One.
Wait, hold on.
Finish. Start.
We're not starting with EPMD and De La Soul. We can get to him.
Put an asterisk. Go ahead. Number 1 is KRS-One.
Okay.
And then go.
Hold on. All right, so we got KRS. I think Rakim easily walks on. I think Nas easily walks on.
Yes.
BDK.
Big Daddy Kane, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the consensus, yep.
LL.
Yes.
Okay. Chuck D.
Yes.
Take Chuck D off.
Yeah, you can take Chuck D off?
Take one.
Okay. I'm not totally against that because I don't know if he'd be in my top 50.
In history, historically, yes, he belongs there, but over time, his lack of skill showed up, and it got really bad. Go ahead.
Prodigy.
I'll put him definitely in my top 50.
What y'all say?
No matter.
Sure.
Okay. Pac.
Yeah, you got to.
I mean, you don't got to, but okay.
You said you don't got to.
I was definitely a Biggie fan more than I was a Pac fan. So
I was too. Like I can't. It's not a lot of Pac albums I can revisit and be like, I love that album.
We'll
so.
get together again and do a group one next
Yeah.
time. We'll go ahead.
Cube.
Ice Cube, yeah, I would
Yeah.
definitely put him.
Scarface.
Definitely.
Yeah.
M.
Yeah.
Eminem, yeah.
Mhm. You?
Yeah, I mean, some of the stuff go without saying.
All right. Biggie.
Yeah.
What do you put
Jay-Z?
check marks?
Huh?
You putting check marks by him or something?
No, I'm just making like a separate list,
Oh.
like above it.
Go ahead, Jay-Z.
Jay-Z,
Yeah.
It won't be in mine,
definitely.
but okay.
DMX.
Yeah.
DMX, yeah.
DMX wouldn't be in mine, but I understand.
Really? Damn.
No, he wouldn't be in my top.
That was the first one I was like, damn, really? Like X? Like I felt like that was.
I'm talking about on the global consensus, yes.
Okay. Ghostface.
Yeah.
Yes.
Raekwon.
Yes.
I still want.
Until I say no,
I still
it's
want.
yes.
I still want Deco in there. I don't care.
Just name them all until we ain't
Yeah,
gonna.
Deck has an asterisk, so we gonna get to
We're
it.
gonna end this soon. So just go.
Jizza.
Genius? Yeah.
Genius.
Yeah, definitely.
Method.
Yes.
Mhm.
Big L.
Mhm.
Big Pun.
Mm,
Oh wait.
Big L, I don't know.
I fuck with Big L.
That's only one vote. Keep going.
I'm outvoted, I guess.
Here we are. Deck.
Take it off. Take it off.
What?
I'm tired of arguing about it. What? Take it off. I mean, we got 70 names. Take that off.
Damn, man.
Just take it off. I'm tired
3
of
stacks.
Yeah.
Big Boy.
Yeah.
I say no.
I'm gonna say
Yeah,
no.
you
I'm gonna say no too. You've been outvoted.
He's like,
said
he's
no?
disgusted with it.
You said no too?
Yeah, I said no.
God, this is-
Top 50. Probably like a top 75, maybe.
Go ahead, man. Finish talking, man.
He disgusted with it, Joe.
I'm disgusted.
It's embarrassing.
Jadakiss.
Go ahead.
Kiss, yeah.
Jadakiss.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, Jay. He said, yeah, sure.
Styles P.
I'll put Styles P in mine.
I don't want to put Styles P on there. I
Me
ain't
either.
gonna lie.
Go ahead. I'm gonna take off Big Boy and put on some styles.
Hey, nigga, you took Inspector Deck. I ain't trying to shit.
Y'all put Styles on there for real?
Take them off, man. It's up to the room, man. I say no.
It's 2-2.
Might have to revisit that.
We gonna revisit Styles.
No,
We not at
this is it.
No, it's 2-2. It's 2-2.
No, well then we need to do a rock, paper, scissors, something. This is it.
Goddamn.
Styles P.
Let
Styles
them
P.
decide. Let them decide. Let the people
This
decide.
is it. Michael Jackson, this is it.
All right.
Styles in or he out.
Let the people decide this since we split.
But I say flip a coin.
Split decision means you out. So he out.
All right.
Split decision can't mean you in. It mean you out.
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
agree. Okay.
All
I can
right.
go with that. I can go with that.
Go.
He got it.
Who
Pooba.
else?
Pooba.
Out.
Yeah, I wouldn't put Pooh
And I'm the one to
in
put
mine.
him in. Out.
He said, I don't want to put him in.
Out. No grand Pooh. Out.
Common.
Barely. Yeah, comment. That's
No,
what
ain't no barely.
Barely.
Call me out. Classic hours,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
What's
yeah.
wrong with you? I know you don't like him recently, but goddamn.
Most deaf.
Most
deaf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talib Kweli.
Nah.
Talib ain't here yet. Next is Oh yeah, it is Quali Dupes.
Yeah, sure.
You putting him in there?
Sterling said take Styles P off. He the vote. That's the
There
vote.
you go.
Styles P gone.
Okay, all right. The people have spoken. Styles P, if you listening, you in my top.
Let me get rid of some of this. So we putting Quali in, right?
Yeah.
You putting him in?
Yeah.
I put
I'm
Quali in.
outvoted, I guess. He wouldn't be in mine, but I guess.
Respect what he do.
I respect him. I like that. Don't mean I don't respect
Mickey Facts. TG went.
No, come on, TG.
He liked
Come
him.
on, man. I like him, but come on, they don't belong top 50.
Bussa.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Of
definitely.
course, yes.
50 Cent.
Yeah,
I'm still on the fence with
I know, but I get it. I understand. But I gotta respect what the guy did.
Yeah, he wouldn't be in mine, but I ain't gonna fight it.
All right. We just hit 26.
Okay.
Halfway there. Let's go.
Yeah. Game.
No.
I might have to put
Game
Game
is
in
a
there.
decent rapper.
I might have to put Game in
Game's
there.
a great rapper. Game's actually a better rapper
Yes
than 50
or
to
no?
me.
I'm putting Game
Yeah,
in there.
I put Game on.
I'm putting Game in there, yeah.
Nah.
I say no too. Let the people.
He got a nice catalog, man.
The people when the people say if game go in when we get just keep going. Somebody gonna say game in or out.
Black Thought.
Yeah.
Hell
I
Yeah.
was about to say, if any of y'all, man.
Yeah. That man Tariq is a problem, bro.
All right, Razzcast.
Yeah.
I'm putting Razzcast in.
Okay.
You know what? In a
He
way,
probably
though,
don't really deserve it, but I
I'm
got
out.
take
Nah,
Raz.
get off
I
that.
like Raz.
I
Take
love
him out.
Razzcast,
Take
man.
Razzcast out. Because we got to trim this, Joe. We got to trim this out.
do.
We going to take Styles P out. Can't you need no Razzcast?
Razzcast, you will be in my top 50.
And who we debating on? We got up in the air, the game. The game is still.
game.
If y'all think game belongs in the top 50 ever, y'all got to say something. Go ahead.
Game should be in the top 50.
Said, excuse me? About the Razzcast.
Yeah.
Excuse me?
Yeah, take Razzcast out. Who else?
CeeLo.
Take that shit out.
No, I'm good.
And I love CeeLo, but it's only like 3 verses.
What you talking about 3 verses?
3 verses.
You crazy? He kill them Goody
What's that
Mob
gonna say?
joints. That first soul food joint, he killing it every song.
He does. But he can't be on the list.
Okay, all right. You'll be in mine, CeeLo.
They got a top 1,000.
No, just certain niggas y'all got in y'all's I wouldn't put in.
Immortal Technique.
No.
No?
Who even named him Mortal Tech?
He named him. He's naming anybody.
Sterling said game's off the list.
All right, game off.
Game off. Dang, we hard. This list hard.
Yeah, it is. Man.
Jermaine Cole.
Y'all messed it up. Yeah, y'all messed it up when y'all took
J. Cole.
Oh, definitely. I'll put J. Cole in it.
I'm going to post this list.
Kendrick.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll put him
Kendrick. I don't know why Kendrick's so far down, but whatever.
Yeah, because y'all wasn't naming it. Y'all was too busy naming these other people.
He was just rattling
It's like
off
a guarantee.
names,
It's
bro.
like a lock. It's like a lock. Go ahead.
Royce.
I'm putting Royce in
I'll
mine.
put Royce in mine.
Royce off.
You've been outvoted.
I'm about to say, I
You've
put
been
Royce
acting
out.
mad funny anyway.
You said that because of that recent shit. You can't do that.
He
You
been
can't do
acting
that.
funny style.
He just
You
dropped
can't
2
do that 'cause
classics in
you
a
act
row.
funny. You can't
20
do
years
that.
after he started.
Put Royce in. Whatever.
You've been outvoted.
Then put Button in there too. Then.
Hell
No, I ain't put no
Hell
button
no.
in there. Don't put no button in there.
Crooked.
Hell no.
Crooked eye.
Crooked
I
eye,
say yeah.
I say
Yes.
no.
I say yes for Cricket.
You outvoted.
I say yeah. I'll let Crooked walk.
Go ahead.
Luda.
So hold up.
Luda.
Y'all gonna put Crooked out, but not Royce?
Yep.
Who's y'all?
He was.
Cricket being solid right now.
You can't go by that, man. You gotta go by that material,
Cricket being
Joe.
solid right now. Royce acting funny style. Go ahead.
Who I just say?
I don't know.
You said
We did Crooked. Luda. Luda's next.
Yeah, I'll put him in.
I don't want to put Luda on. I'm not
still
even
on
gonna say
the
it.
fence.
Like
I
Luda.
can
I
understand
love
why you
Luda
wouldn't.
music, bro, but I'm like,
I'm just thinking about the
I see him
success
more of an actor
for
than a
Luda.
rapper.
I feel like we're gonna have some empty spaces at the end though.
move on.
Looking
put
at this.
Luda, man. Put Luda.
Doom.
MF
Yeah.
Doom? Yeah, I put
Yeah.
MF Doom in
You
there.
should have just skipped past it because you knew we were gonna put him. Go ahead.
Pharaoh Monarch.
Pharoah Monch?
Monch.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
definitely putting
yes.
Pharoah Monch in there.
Yes.
Rhapsody.
I'm definitely putting
Yeah,
that in there.
sure.
Lauren Hill.
TG said Jay Electronica.
No Jay
He don't rap enough. Go ahead.
I don't know. I put Jay like double entendre on here.
We got one album.
Let's see how much room we got at the end.
What?
Lauren Hill.
Yeah.
Lil Kim.
Yeah. We already
I say no for Lil Kim like shit.
I
I say yeah for Kim.
So then she in. They'll say yeah earlier. Go ahead, keep moving.
I say no for Lauren Hill. But
AZ.
Bugging. How you gonna
AZ,
say no
yeah,
for Lauren Hill? But say yeah.
I say no to AZ. I don't know. That's me.
All right. So what else?
DOC.
Yep.
I say no.
I say no too.
Ooh.
It's the dinky.
Not going.
Q-Tip, who y'all kind of brushed past earlier too.
Yeah,
I'm putting Q-Tip in.
I put a Q-Tip
Y'all
on.
put Q-Tip on?
Yeah.
Then when you put Tip, you gotta put Fife.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Five?
You do. Fuck you.
Fife.
Five.
No.
I'll choose five.
This history.
I'll say Fife. I say
history
Fife.
got the eye on you.
I say Fife.
I say five.
I'll say Fife.
I'm outvoted.
I say Fife.
Five Dog is a beast.
Next is we officially at 40 now.
Okay.
We got a few more than 10. So MC8.
No, as much as I like him, I say no.
I bet you sorry MC's never seen this. A sucker punk hung up by his penis.
Oh no.
That's
kind of dark.
The Ruler, Slick Rick.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Most definitely.
What do we say about 8? We say yeah?
No, you
I
said
want
no.
to, but I
Take
said
him
no.
They said no. They both said
I
no.
want to, but I said no.
Take 8 off. I want 1, 2, 2. 8, one of my favorites.
Yeah, I love him.
Redman,
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Killer Mike.
Take Killer Mike off.
I put Killer Mike
put
in,
Killer
but
Mike on.
I put Killer Mike
There's a
in.
lot of people that's similar to Mike that y'all took off.
Who was that?
Big Boy.
I don't know nobody
Big
that rap.
Boy.
No, I don't know nobody that rap like
How you
Killer
gonna
Mike.
have a list with Killer Mike on it where Big Boy don't exist? Go ahead.
Wait, is Big Boy on the list? Let me look. Did we
No,
put
they
him?
took him off. In the most disrespectful way.
Yeah, he's not on here.
Killer Mike does not belong. Killer Mike, yes or no?
But I gotta look at the rest of this.
No, fuck that. Yes or no? What did you say?
I
say
say
yeah.
yeah. I I say
yeah. I say no. So
it's on you.
I can't give it to Mike.
We're gonna let the crowd decide. All right,
Damn, they don't like running through.
no, that's how we've been doing it.
It's not
that's how
tied.
Yes, it
You
is.
said no.
It's 2-2.
You said no.
So, you said no.
Oh, both
I
of y'all
said
said
no.
no. You
Kill
said
Mike.
no.
Oh, so the crowd.
I mean, we said
The crowd got to decide on the
Come
game.
on, TG, say Killer Mike.
So if
Y'all
Killer
gotta
Mike is on the
decide
list.
if y'all want Killer Mike on there and the game on there.
No, they already
They already said no to the game.
Oh, so
Yeah.
They got the
Killer
game out
Mike
of
then. Go ahead.
Guru.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I say go.
Styles P.
We already did
We
that.
already said him no.
Yeah, we did.
Sorry, said no, sorry.
My bad.
Snoop.
Snoop is on the list. But next is Beans.
Ooh.
I'm
Beans.
putting-
I already said.
I already said nobody from state property should be on this list. I already
That's
said
crazy.
that.
That's bad.
Not
to say
Freeway,
like that.
but I say Beanie should be
No
on there.
Freeway. No
I don't
Memphis
think Beanie
Bleak,
should
and
be
no
on this
Beanie,
list.
bro.
I'm gonna say put Beans.
What'd you say?
We
Dub?
split. I say Beans. Yeah, definitely.
You're
I
right
say
to
no
vote for
Beans.
Beans too, cause
I say
Beans
no
and,
to Beans.
Who's the other one?
I'm not saying Freeway. Freeway.
Nah,
don't
No,
belong.
No
Beans
Freeway.
and who we voting for? Beans and
And
Killer Mike.
Killer Mike and Beans if they make the list or not. 50 hours. Go ahead. We at the end. We're cut this off.
Wayne.
Yes.
I say yes.
But not say Wayne means you're a hater.
a part of me wants to say Wayne, but another part of me wants to be like, fuck.
Damn, Key, you said yeah, Killer Mike.
All right.
So Killer Mike is on. Let's see how many people we got though. Now what?
I'm outvoted with the Lil Wayne.
who's
but
out Wayne?
I understand.
I'm saying no to Wayne.
Lil Wayne would be in my top 50.
I say yes to Lil Wayne.
I say yes to Lil Wayne.
Okay, now we got
We tied?
We tied
Yeah.
again.
All right, TG. Who? Lil Wayne? Yes or no? Keep it moving.
Lauryn Hill already on there. She already solidified.
She on it twice.
No, she was up here earlier. We already voted for her. She was like 36. So we're waiting for Wayne. Big Crit.
No.
No, Lil Wayne should be on there. Even though he wouldn't be on my top 50, he should be on there.
Sterling said Beanie off.
Yeah, Beanie off.
So Beanie off then.
All right. But Dale changed his vote, so we putting Wayne on?
Yeah, put Wayne on. You got to put him on there, even though I don't really fuck with him like that. Besides his
I
features.
used to fuck with you, Wayne.
I like his features, but that's about it.
What else? What else you got?
Big Crit.
No.
I say no, even though I like him.
Okay.
What else you got?
Latifah.
What number we at?
We are at 40. If you say yes to her, she's 48.
I say yes to Queen Latifah.
Okay, that's 40. Well, what y'all say?
48.
I gotta put Queen Latifah on there.
It's disrespectful not to.
I'm fine with it.
She don't have no fucking.
Of course, yes, Snoop.
Yes,
Snoop.
Everybody.
Yeah,
We
Snoop
gonna have
is given.
Rhapsody on there, but no Queen Latifah. Who birthed her ass?
Rhapsody got better albums, but okay.
Missy.
No.
She would be on mine, but
No.
All right, these are the last ones, which is we have 49 by the way.
And how many names we got left?
We have two groups, EPMD and De La Soul.
Parson News.
So this is what we're gonna do. I'm making it
Parson
This is what we're gonna
News.
do. No, fuck that. What we're gonna do, we're gonna consider them as one and put them both on there. So put De La Soul at the bottom and put EPMD, and that's 50 right there.
No, that's 51. You gotta let one of them go.
You said we had 2 rooms,
Let
2
me see.
slots.
you
No, we got one.
You said we was at.
I thought
Snoop
you
is
said we got
49.
one spot,
Snoop
two
is
groups.
49. Two groups is what we got.
He said you might as well say Drake. Fuck Drake. Fuck every part of Drake.
Damn. If we can't decide on these groups, we gotta put Drake in there.
Fuck that. No. No. Okay, I choose De La
Is it
Soul.
a solo? Is it a solo artist we forgetting?
Probably.
We should take that last spot.
Yeah,
me go back to my
motherfucking
list.
Big Boy.
I said solo, and you know he do got solo
He
shit.
is
Big
He do
Boy.
got solo shit, but
All right, so
no, it's somebody else that's like strictly solo that we probably forget.
Razkaz, Dana Dane, Schoolie D.
Coogee Rap. Did we say Coogee Rap?
Damn, you gotta put him right there. You
I
gotta
said,
put
did we
Coogee
say
Rap.
Coogee Rap?
He's not on there.
But
We said him, but we not wrote him down. You gotta put him right there, and I'll say him that. So we're gonna do a different one with groups. This is disrespectful. I'm gonna edit that list. Send me that list. I'm gonna post that. All right, guys, we're getting out of here, man.
You want me to
Thank
go
y'all
over it
for
real
watching,
quick?
bro. No, we just went over it. If y'all want to go over it again, watch it again.
It seems like it was about 2 hours.
We pushing 2 hours, and I ain't want to do that. So we good. Thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna chop this up and put it on the Talking Facts. I'm gonna chop each one of these up into his own video, and then y'all gonna see how this went down. But I appreciate y'all for watching and being a part of the moment. Bugzy Black, Ugly Professor 4 Eyes, RaKeef the Voice, Challz Brown. We're gonna see y'all tonight at the show. Hopefully we can get some of that up on live, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna catch y'all on that flip side. Y'all wanna say something before y'all get out of here?
Follow me on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok at RaKeef the Voice, bro. That's all I gotta say.
Bugzy Black.
Get that Force Multipliers album. Challz and Ugly Professor.